I'm Tom Bolger. We're going to have a chat about the new adjustable lanyard from Fixe. It's called the Manso. It consists of two main elements, which is one is the dynamic rope and the other is the locking mechanism, which is made up of two parts. Surana was the last stronghold of the Moorish Empire. Due to its rocky landscape, it created this impenetrable fortress and took hundreds of years for the Christian invasion, which happened in the 12th century. Surana is a village known for its resistance. Whether it be the Moorish Empire, the Christian invasion, the walls and the climbing, and the village is still here today. This resistance against time is undefeatable. However, in addition to coming to Surana to learn about history, people now come here to do something different too.
Hello and welcome to Saas-Fee for the second round of the 2026 UIAA World Cup. It's time for the lead semi-finals and finals. Yesterday was the qualification, both for speed and lead, and then we had the speed finals, all that available to find for free on YouTube. So my name is Matt and I'm with Tabitha in the commentary box. And Tabitha, just tell us a little bit about yourself, because people are really keen for you to come back.
I'm Tabitha, I'm 16 and I'm from the UK. I'm on the GB team. We competed yesterday and it was brutal. The routes were so hard. It was definitely a fight to make semis. I'm really excited to watch and I'm really happy to be back.
And as you said, look, you're 16, you're coming up in the ice climbing world, not quite a semis level yet, but you've got some teammates into the semis here today.
Yeah, we have Willis in semis. I think this is the first time we've had any GB male make Saas-Fee semis, which is like massive. Like people are probably like, what, it's just a World Cup, they're all the same, but like Saas-Fee is just like that one bit more competitive and everyone is motivated to make Saas-Fee semis.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh, well, it's going to be great. And we're looking at our Saas-Fee wall on your screen now. The athletes will be coming out in a couple of minutes. Tabitha, tell us, how do the athletes qualify to get to this stage here?
So yesterday, I think, is different than most times at Saas-Fee because you have to basically get a double top or you have to reach the top hold on both the routes to make semis, which is insane because usually the routes are too hard for anyone to even make it to the top.
Yep. Now we're looking at the starting list here. The athletes will come out in the opposite order from where they qualified. So Jin Yong Kim will be out first. There's some big names up here in the list. Aneta Luchetska, for example, has never made a semi-final here, hates this place, but she's in. Marianne will be looking to bounce back after a disappointment rope stab in.
Yeah, I was watching semi-finals in Korea and I was gobsmacked. I think she handled it really well.
Yeah, she kicked her crampon through the rope and then did it 3 more times in the same space. Called a technical, came down, but wasn't allowed to continue. There's lots of discussion about that, which we won't be having on this live stream. But it's great to see Shin back down at the bottom. She didn't make the team. She didn't register in time.
I know. I was looking and Willis was like, oh, like, what? Shin's only registered for speed. And I was like, oh, like, that's not good. Usually she's like one of the best.
Yeah.
So I was actually shocked. I don't really know how she ended up in the lead category.
Yeah, well, I think for this competition they had space in the team because they weren't sending as many athletes over.
Yeah.
But it's really sad not to see her compete. But we have seen some comebacks here. And Marion Salmon-Thomas, for example, wow. I mean, incredible from her.
She's just like, I think, I don't usually say people are my idols. Like, my coach is obviously, Marion is just like so inspiring. The fact she's come back so strong, even better than before after having a baby.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Her baby's actually here in Saas-Fee.
No way, really?
Yeah, she brought her baby.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Yeah, we talked to her before the first World Cup and she said, look, I'm climbing differently. You know, it's like my body is different now. I have to adapt things. Clearly it's working though. She had such a good performance.
Yesterday, you know, you just watch her, she's like a feather going up the wall.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Literally.
Yeah.
But her baby he was so cute. I think his name's Milo.
He's going to be a future beast for sure.
Yeah.
You're getting some support here, Tabitha. So Jan says hello. EMJ2208 says go Willis. Have we got a UK contingent here on the YouTube chat?
I hope so. I think maybe Gustavo's on. I hope he is at least.
Gustavo, drop us a message if you are. Ewan says hello. So you've got all your mates
hi, Ian.
Now we're looking at the men's list here as well. 16 athletes qualifying for the men's semis too. We're looking for just 8. It is 8, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But then a lot of the guys just qualified all in first. So maybe they're coming out in different spots, but there was like 8 firsts.
Interesting.
So because they all just got the same result, and in qualifiers you can't really differentiate the two because they don't take videos, so you can't base it off of time. So if everyone gets double top, everyone's going to be in first and everyone's good at semis.
Yeah, someone has a word with the setters, put it like that. Now, talking about setting, we've got some quite interesting routes awaiting us. We'll get shots of that in a couple of seconds. But both routes cross pretty much to the top, just off the extension that was built here in Saas-Fee. We're looking at your teammate, by the way, you William Morris, in 9th as well. That's a good position.
I was buzzing. Like, I can't tell you. I was jumping up and down. I think everyone on our team was. Just because, you know, we've had Caitlin make Saas-Fee semis. We've had, you know, him make World Cup semis, World Cup whatever finals, like all of that. But Saas-Fee is just so much more advanced. Like it is, like everyone wants to make Saas semis, Saas finals.
I mean, a lot of people talk about how techie the routes are. There's some strange movements, and
all the holds are Swiss. So this guy Ron makes these holds, and they're usually the whole route could be his holds, and they're the sketchiest holds. And all the Swiss people know them. And no one else does.
Yes, it's hometown advantage. Now, Tabitha's Instagram's up on the screen, so if you fancy following along for a young ice climber's journey through the circuit, you can, bottom left of your screen. Okay, so these routes. Now, it's hard to tell exactly what's going on because there's so many that weave.
Yeah.
But women's on the right, kind of. Men's on the left, kind of.
Yeah. I think the men's looks absolutely hideous. Like, it looks so difficult, especially the first section. The women's, I think, looks a little bit more chill up until a certain point, but obviously you can't really tell up until you see someone climb.
Yeah. Well, we'll show you that in a second. We're right now looking at our title sponsor, Fixe. Thank you for coming on board. They provide a lot of the equipment here, helmets, quick draws, ropes, harnesses, and they have come on board this year, so we hope to see them in the future. There's good gear there.
There was a clipping competition. It was really funny.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
speed clipping. They stole that idea from me.
Really?
I just want to say, there's video evidence that I did that quite a few years ago. Fixe, if you're listening, come on. I mean, I need a feed for this.
It was very fun. They've got a leaderboard. I actually think Rory is winning.
Oh, really?
Rory Watson on our team, so
Okay.
maybe he'll win the rope.
I did this during the Youth World Champs in Helsinki. We set up a comp, and honestly, everyone was so interested in that compared to the climbing. They just didn't bother warming up. All right, our first athlete is out for the women, and it's Jaeyoung Kim, who was competing in the speed last night. She doesn't appear to have any ice axes. I'm hoping they're in the wall somewhere.
I think I see them. Yeah, I think she made semis in Korea as well.
Yeah, she's one to watch for sure.
No, definitely. They're also strong. Like, all
Yeah.
of the women on the Korean team are just insanely buff.
It's a big team and a hard team to get into as well. So, yeah, she's done well here. Right, the athletes have observed the routes earlier on, off air. They are allowed about 40 seconds to recheck the routes, just make sure they remember everything. And here we go. And the women's route will kick off on actual ice. And there's quite a big move, Tabitha, coming up here.
Yeah, definitely a massive move. But the ice, I think, is just a good start for everyone. You can just get a feel for being on the axis again since yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think all the blue holes are points, or they are like zones for points. So
each circle was drilled in by the setters, and they're each worth a score.
I think so.
Okay, I'm with you. Now, this is the big move I was talking about. Coming off the ice, you've got to have high feet here.
Definitely have to twist in a lot. But
Oh, and the men's underway. Now, the men's, this is, so you guys, the women can
this
hold
is
on to the edge.
insane.
How do you do
So in the
this?
qualifier, we had the edge, and it was just so much easier. This is insane.
You want to hook something on the slab.
His feet are really high. I think maybe the trick is to maybe get them lower and move them up slightly.
I mean, it is an inclined slab. It's something to stand on, but the trust you've got to have in your front points at this point.
The wood is quite a bit softer than the normal wood in Saas-Fee because it's like an extension of the wall, so it's definitely a lot softer, but this is just super hard.
Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on Jaeyoung Kim here as we watch Haesum Kim really struggling. Lim really struggling with this move.
Lim, I think he makes his own axes. We were looking at them during the technical briefing. He has tools named, they're Viden tools. They're really, really cool. They're made of alloy and carbon fibre.
Wow.
So it's really cool.
Well, I'm glad they're light because he literally has to carry them up. That's a slip.
Oh, no.
Overbalancing there. This is such an interesting start from the setters. That is a risky thing to do.
Yeah, and I wonder, so when we were scoring it, I think, so it's scored with the tape. So where the blue tape is, that's how you get your scores. I'm pretty sure for each zone you get a point.
I wonder if it's foot or hand though. Presumably it's foot. I bet you just reach and touch.
I think it would just be where your body position is.
Okay.
Like, I'm not sure.
Well, big moves needed for Kim here. She had a hand in play.
This dish, I think, was in one of the women's qualifiers.
This dish
It's
is there an
really
edge at
small.
all, or is it just?
So there are two black lines where her axes are right now, and if it slips up even slightly, you're off.
Ah, right. So she's got it in the right
You have
place.
to be really accurate.
That left foot's so low though.
I would be expecting someone to do a fig 4 here, just because I think it would give you maybe more kind of.
She's got to readjust, She's got to bring that left foot up a bit, or as you say, fig 4 this thing.
Especially because I think she's maybe quite short. I think,
There we
definitely.
go. Yeah, that's the smarter way. Now
Because
she's
then
in.
she doesn't even have to fully extend her leg to get that high up.
Right, so it would have cost her a little bit of time, but not too much. In fact, the bottom of this route's taken a while. It's techie down there.
Do you know how much time they have for?
That I should do. Give me a second to message. That's a good point, because sometimes we have a clock, sometimes we don't. Yeah, we'll try to keep. Oh, there we go. Look, someone's listening to us, Tabitha. That's
Amazing.
unbelievable.
So, they do not have a lot of time for this then.
No, exactly.
I'm expecting maybe they have 5 minutes based on how high she is up now.
Yeah, I'll try to send out. I mean, we'll find out when the clock restarts itself again.
So she's holding the volume, and I think there's actually a little gibbet on that volume. There's a little green dot, which I think they can hold with their thumb while holding the volume.
Well, she's going to have to pick up the pace there. You heard a shout of encouragement, but she needs to get moving. She's not really even a third way through it.
No.
A long way to go here for Kim as we stick with her. Remember, Lim for the men's side fell super early. This is a nasty Stein, is it?
It's the
cheeks
thing
in?
of like these Ron holds. Some people can stein them and some people can't. I think this is an issue that Marianne once had.
Oh, the axes, you mean, the pick
yeah,
shape?
so the axe and the picks, they don't all fit because of the aggressiveness and because of the way your pick is shaped. We call it like Saas-Fee picks. Like, some people shave their picks down so they're the skinniest picks ever,
Wow.
and they could snap if you go like this.
Oh my God.
But they do help a lot. She's coming up to the dyno now, or I think it's a dyno.
It's 5 minutes, by the way, so not a lot of time here.
No, not at all, because they go quite high up.
Yeah. So there is a cross on the next one. She might be able to clip it from here, or you commit to the move. I don't know which
This
is
is kind
better.
of a similar move that we had on the women's qualifiers as well, which I think most of the women got spat off. So
Yeah. Now, there's a bit of a traverse here, but nothing compared to the men's route, which has about 10 metres of traverse in it. It's crazy.
the rope drag doesn't seem too bad for her at this point either.
No. Right. Second men is underway.
Oliver Hammerski.
Yeah, from the Czech Republic. Now, how is he going to deal with this slab? Because
I think he is very tall and very technical.
Okay.
I think he'll probably do it. He also has plastic tools.
he has plastic tools.
They're made out of plastic.
Really?
The tools he's climbing on right now, I think, yeah.
Wow.
They're plastic. I picked them up. They're like so light.
Oh, we've got a drop tool, and that will be it for her. You can't continue like you used to. She's going to have to come
I
down.
think she was trying to pull the
Yeah.
clip closer to her, and I ended up dropping it. So
That-
he's doing this a lot better. He's still holding on to that bottom hold.
Yeah, but now he's got to drift away from it.
Yeah.
And
I
this is
wonder if maybe some of the guys will take the stone with their hand instead of taking it as an under, because getting so high up that you can take that stone underneath
Mm-hmm.
is insanely hard.
this is a very risky bit of route setting. This, yes. I mean, I don't dislike it. It's kind of cool, and I think we will see athletes get through it.
Yeah, I don't think all of them will get through it,
No.
because they wouldn't been expecting it.
It's so committing, isn't it? I mean, he's doing a really good job here. A couple more kicks and he will be able to reach that undercling that's drifting into your screen now.
I think he's doing a bit better with positioning himself. Lim had his feet so high up, which I think didn't help him. I think the way Oliver's doing it right now and just kind of twiddling his feet up slowly.
It's the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's so hard 'cause you want to come out and climb fast. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
especially with the men, they all got tops.
Yeah.
They'll know the speed is
Yeah.
important. And suddenly you
I
have to
think
teeter on a
there's been a
slab.
conversation of this is now just a speed competition for some of the guys. If a route is toppable, it will get topped multiple times.
Yeah, it's not what the athletes want to see. It's exciting for
No.
audiences, but not when we see everyone top.
Yeah.
It's not what we want. But he's doing really well here, so he'll get points on the board. He'll
He
be
had
a
it as
leader.
with his hand, which does count as a point. You can take the holds with your hands down, it does count. But now he's got this undercut, which is really, really good.
Jan is saying on the chat, do you remember the pole slide from last year? Of course we remember the pole slide. Yeah, last
We
year.
forget.
Yeah.
It happened here, and then it happened everywhere else for
Yeah.
the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, imagine a big curtain pole, metal, on the wall. The athletes had a dyno to it and slide down it. It was crazy.
Insane.
So, keeping calm here as he comes up towards the end of the pre-clip section. That's pre-clipped for obvious reasons, so the athletes don't break their ankles. Not what you want.
No, not at all. There were quite a few rough falls for the men yesterday. They had a double undercut, and I think actually some of the athletes did hurt their back, which wasn't ideal.
No, not great. It's such a tensiony sport, this.
Yeah.
All right, well, he's up, and it's still slow going for him.
Using the volume with his hands, which is good. You don't get points for holding the volume with your hands.
Now, there's a tiny hold up there. You can't really see it on your camera angle, but there's a little dot.
I'm assuming it's not very good, based on the way he's positioning his body.
Yeah, good feet, bad hands, classic.
Yeah.
It's all slabby, this.
Yeah, I just find it crazy. His axes, they're just insane. Like plastic.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how you can rate it on
No, I know.
torque.
You should hold them
Okay.
later because they are light. They're like the lightest axes I've ever held.
I guess you have carbon fibre, so why not plastic?
Yeah.
Not which I know. But I have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, well, he's through the first volumes anyway. Now there begins the traverse section. This goes all the way to the middle wall. It's
Speaking to Yannick earlier, I think there's some big things to come still. I don't think the slab was the worst they've got.
Yes, if you're a climbing fan, you remember the Sean Villanueva O'Driscoll film when he's on a big wall and he goes horizontal? That was the basis for this move that's coming up.
I'm really excited to see this.
Yeah.
And I wonder if all the guys will do it the same way, or if they'll. I think there was some chat of some of the guys doing it a different way than what is intended, so we'll like to see if that works or if it's...
Yeah, it's pretty unique anyway, and we don't really know how it's going to happen, because often with these things, the setters will have an idea and the athletes will change their idea
Yeah.
by doing different things. What are the numbers? Someone's asking on the left-hand side. Are you talking about the blue, perhaps, on YouTube? The big blue things? That's on every quick draw, so you know how kind of far you are.
Yeah, we used to get judged on quick draws, so it would be like if you are one quick draw, you have 1 point. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. But now we are on holds.
Okay, so for the women, Emma McSwiggan is underway. This lady didn't make finals. Oh, we see a fall there on the left. Yeah, Emma didn't make finals. She keeps telling me that she's not feeling strong. She hasn't done any training, and then absolutely crushes it. So I'm going to ignore her.
She was climbing so good.
I know.
Her pace is insane because she's not the fastest, but she just doesn't shake and she doesn't stop, which makes her so much faster than all the other athletes.
Yeah, she just kind of moves at one pace.
Yeah.
Occasionally will bump into a move which throws her, and you can almost feel the panic coming for Emir, but let's hope. YouTube, come on, I know you're Emir fans, can you shout her out please? And anyone watching from Ireland right now, where in Ireland are you? Please let us know.
Yeah, because a couple of weeks ago in Korea, she was climbing so strong, like it was insane to watch. I wasn't there, but watching her every time is just so good.
Yeah, no, it really is. Okay, well, she's up into not bad holds through this section.
Yeah, I think she's moving a little bit faster than Kim Jong-un was, but it's hard to tell because the clock wasn't up, but I'm sure.
Yeah, well, she was about 2 minutes something at this point. And this took her a while as well, so Ema is speedier. And look at this, it's just the foot position.
I think it takes a lot of experience and to know how you're going to do a move before you even get there. I think Ema right now, she's going to the hold, but she's thinking about the next move as she's doing the move, which makes her move so much faster and more efficiently.
Yeah, it's good experience from her. And she's using the ice on the left. It's not taped off, so that's absolutely fine.
She uses Jet B tools. I think she actually got a new pair in Korea.
Yeah, apparently it's a new design. She's tweaked it again.
It's crazy. One of the guys on our team got a pair and he's obsessed with them. They're so light. It's crazy.
All right, well, she uses her hand, though, instead of the tool to reach up. There's a little bobble in there that will feel good on the palm.
Give him a little bit more tension.
Yeah, and 3 minutes coming up on the clock. So still time, but a long way to go for Ema here.
And then onto this hook, I think this is just a ball on a kind of... Oh, maybe not.
I think you come... Yeah, I think it might be a screw.
Yeah, I think so.
One of those holes that...
I think we had these in the qualifier, yeah. They're like a little... It's like kind of a thicker screw.
Okay.
And they're pretty good. At the angle she's on now, they're amazing, but some of the moves in qualifiers, they definitely weren't good.
So the kind of equivalent of a jug for Emir, but she's gone away from that now into this Stein pull. Her tools do look like they fit in. That's good.
Yeah, I think because her tools are so aggressive, and also the picks are so thin on the Jet B tools.
Yeah. Well, Emir's sister and family are watching from Co-Derry. Come on, Emir. Thank you very much for watching her. Yeah, she's such a lovely person, is Ema. She came into my commentary box last week. Again, was like, I'm really bad at this. I was like, no, you're not. You're fine.
Just a very humble person.
She is, yeah. Too humble.
I mean, it's nice because some people are too cocky, but then you have to have some faith in yourself sometimes.
Yeah, which I think she does. Like, she's got this determination here. Right, drops down low, and this is where Kim dropped the axe on this second clip.
She's really low on this undercut. Kim was really, really high. But it looks like she made that move look so much easier.
Until she moved away from it, and then it pinged.
Maybe a little bit of forgetting the hold, but still, so moving so smooth.
Now, this is the section Kim dropped her axe. I think she was trying to hook that long quick draw. And you can see the crosses on the wall indicating where you've got to clip
Sometimes in a comp as well, you want to put the rope in your mouth, and you can't because you've got your axe in your mouth, which I think this would make this clip so much easier.
Well, she's got the rope underneath as well, which is not what you want. If you move away, it might ping it off.
Yeah. Did you watch you were there commentating when they had it in, I think it was Canada, and they had this massive hook and it launched people's axes when they fell?
Yes.
This is exactly what would probably happen right now.
All right, so she's got to be careful through here. You're in a good position. You're bridging. It's not on your arms, but it's awkward. You can't quite see around the shoulder.
And then they're going away to this. I think this is just a resin hook. It looks pretty good, but also looks like maybe you have to kind of press into it a little bit, so maybe not too big of a jump.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of a pop, isn't it? She's trying to work her feet over to the right-hand side on the volume. Yeah, she's getting set for this pop. She wants the quick draw. This is what Kim did, but then what do you do with your axe? And that's the problem, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Surely you've got to shoulder that.
100%.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, the crux on that is the clip.
Yeah. I guess it must be so awkward because your feet are so flat and you want to be able to do this, but if you do this, you're off.
Yeah, you're gone. Well, Ema had a much faster time, but still came to the same position as Kim did. It'll be very similar on scores for those two. Ema looks back up. This is good. I like the fact there's confusing moves.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like sometimes semis can be a little bit straightforward and everyone can just do the moves.
Yeah, it's not down to time at the moment, which is good.
But Yannick setting and Masood, definitely. The moves are definitely going to be difficult and definitely going to be technical.
Yeah, Yannick used to be on the circuit. He used to backflip from the top of the walls. He's now
a lot.
Yeah, he's like a celebrity guide now on the guiding scene. And every time I see him, he looks more tanned. It's very annoying.
I think he's also just a celebrity. Like, in our team, the minute you mention Yannick, it's like...
Yeah.
It just has, like, this aura about him.
He does. He does have that, yeah. One of the setters. Yeah. Okay, well, that's the 2 women done. I think... I'm not sure quite what the system is. I thought they were bringing athletes through when one fell, but it seems like now they're waiting.
Yeah, maybe something to do with them overlapping.
Maybe. We'll be a little bit slower, but we'll get through it. So Kilian Balassi underway for Switzerland, one of our younger athletes here.
Yeah, he's only 16.
So you're only 16?
No, I know, but this is crazy. He climbed so well in qualifiers. I was watching. I don't think he topped both, but he got the last hold on the second route and topped the first.
Wow.
So it was good.
Yeah, there's a few coming through. Paul was fantastic in Korea. Really good.
He's just so strong. I was watching in where was it? He got podium.
In a continental?
Czech.
Okay.
Yeah. In Czech, he got podium. I think he actually got second or first.
Yeah, he competed, but he didn't make it through, so it's a shame not to see him. All right, so slab time for Kilian here. We know what you've got to do, which is just trusting that one mono point on the front. You're basically standing on one piece of metal.
Yeah. Based on, I just hope he really makes it. He's a really, really, really nice.
Some people are asking about the structure. No, it's not permanent. It does get rebuilt. I'm hesitating because I've never been to Saas-Fee when the wall hasn't been here, so I don't really know.
No, it stays the whole year.
Okay. But they build bits of it, right? I think. Like the very top, or do they keep that now?
Yeah, I think they keep it on.
Okay.
But then it just doesn't get set for so they'll do a kind of spray wall and just add some easy holds and bad holds, and then the Swiss team can train here.
Okay.
Usually whenever they want.
Oh, this is teeter-totter, and you can't touch the edge of the wall, remember? So if you suddenly overbalance and grab it, you'll be done.
I think his foot's maybe too high.
Oh, yeah. That's the problem. You've got to weight that mono point. And it's not like a rock over where your feet is usually quite, on something good or smearing. This is just on one bit of metal. Well, he gets a big cheer from the Saas crowd. Oh, he would have loved to have gone a little bit higher, right?
But it's fine. I think he would just be happy to make semis.
Yeah.
Especially because of his age. I mean, all the Swiss people are just amazingly strong.
Yeah. All right, Olga Kosek comes on from Poland. She competed in speed last night. Couldn't quite repeat her gold medal from Korea a couple of weeks ago, but she was close.
Yeah, I know, it was crazy in Korea. It was so good.
It was one where her technique played a part. She had a game plan. She stick with it. It was really cool to see.
And also the Saas speed was almost overhung. So it was crazy because I think they sprayed it to create more ice and it ended up like this.
It got cold is what I mean. So often we come here and it's dripping. Yeah. This year it's not. It's chilly.
It's flaking.
Yeah, it's brittle rather than anything. All right, so Olga has the big move coming as she launches away from the slab up onto the more vertical section.
She is one of the taller athletes, and also I think she's quite tall, so I think she'll maybe not struggle, but I think something she struggles with is maybe her speed a little bit. So
well, maybe this will suit her then.
Yeah, maybe it'll kick in. I mean, you only really need kind of just pace more than anything. I think for the women it's not really a speed competition. I think for the men it definitely plays a massive part, which is not the best, but still.
Yeah, the athletes want to fight here, and Olga will go into that traverse, you'd think so. Someone's saying YouTube, this is both exciting and nerve-wracking and sad. That's a good way to describe it, Jan. I like that.
All the emotions.
Yeah, and some people are saying it's a shame for the men to fall early. Yes, it is, but there's no other place on the wall you could build a slab, and I've never seen a slab in comp, so I quite like it.
Yeah, I think some people, it's more like, I want the old school back, I want all of this, techie stuff. I want it to be it's kind of like parkour bouldering or swamp bouldering to be back when it was. I think it's so cool. See, when we first started having dynos and comps, I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah, and it was always going to go that way.
Yeah, 100%. You can't just keep it the same and then expect people to want to be able to watch and enjoy it.
Yeah, no, exactly. You've got to innovate. And sometimes you go too far, you rein it in. Maybe the curtain pole was too far. Who knows? Oh, that's tricky, though. Olga kicked into the edge of the wall. We didn't get a shot, but she just slid down there.
Now it's Pierre from France. He's super strong. like super duper strong.
But this is the issue. It doesn't matter.
No,
down low for the
not
men.
down low at all.
Yeah, it might be the opposite, you know.
He is maybe a little bit shorter than some of the male athletes, so maybe that means he's maybe got more on the technical side of being like, right, I've had to kind of do this before in some routes, maybe to reach the hold, so maybe it'll benefit him.
Yeah, maybe. People are asking about whether you've tried the slab. Well, just to explain to everyone, the slab on your bottom right, for the women, the edge was in, so you could almost lay back.
So you were like kind of just like laying back on it, and you just had to keep your feet right, and you would be there. But it was not bad at all. This is horrendous.
Yeah, it's very different, this, and he won't, of course, have seen the athletes to come.
Yeah.
Olga's on the traverse now.
See, he's getting his feet very high. I just think it's a lot better if you have your feet low.
Yeah, that was, who was it? It was Oliver who, oh no, another one. Yeah, Oliver is the only one to have success with that, and as you said, little movements.
He was just going so slow, which was good, as much as it's maybe wasting time, but it will get you in that kind of top area where you will be going to finals.
Definitely. It's going to be interesting. This could open the door for a few athletes who wouldn't normally make finals here.
And Olga's gone really fast, actually.
True.
She's got into this in
Now,
a pretty
that
good
hold
place.
on the left is the ones you were talking about, the specific Saas-Fee holes. They get the boulders from the river.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh no, that undercling. It nearly got Ema, it got Olga. Down she comes. And this is what's so cool about Saas-Fee is the audience.
You can see everything. I mean, speed finals last night, it was insane. You could not get a space in the crowd at all.
Is it off-putting as an athlete?
Sort of, because you just want to be able to watch and like... But also, I think it's a lot better when you're watched rather than like I like being watched when I'm climbing. I think I think it's fun to hear like Swiss people cheering me on and they don't even know me. But
I'm the same, Tabitha, don't worry. I need a little bit of attention.
Yeah, but usually I can only really focus on Willis cheering. I think that's a thing that all of our athletes have is like we can only hear Willis. I think if you even look back at comps, at finals, semis, you can always hear Willis.
Yeah, he's very loud.
It's very loud.
Very loud. Well, Olga says goodbye. I don't know if that's going to be enough for podium, to be honest. She might miss out on this one. We've got 3 athletes in the same space on the wall.
Maybe it'll put her a bit lower, but you never know. We've still got a lot of women to go that are definitely capable.
Yeah, for sure. And we're coming out to 11:30 here. This is scheduled to finish around about 2 o'clock. Tabitha will have a break, don't worry. We're bringing someone else in halfway through this. It's a long one, semis, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so long. I could not do it all the way through.
Right, let's do a little bit of a poll. YouTube, what are we thinking for this slab? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Just send me a yes or a no if you think it's cool or not. I'm 50-50, but at the moment I still like it.
I think it's good. I think it's better that they're getting men off early. I hate to say it, but I think they made the qualifiers way too toppable.
Yeah, too easy for that. It went on a bit.
This is a lot better because it will definitely be split in half, and it will either be you got 3 points, or you got 30.
But imagine the stats if you're a stat person, you fall off on that. That's devastating. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but...
To slab or not to slab? Thank you, gents. I love that.
And I guess maybe it will be comforting that they will be like, okay, like, this is new. I've not done it before. It's okay that I fell off.
Yeah.
Now I just have to go away, train this, and realise that they're going to be putting this kind of stuff in comps again.
Yeah. Send me a slab or no slab. How about that? Do we like this? I'm not sure what the delay is, by the way. We're... I don't know. I think probably it's just an organisation thing in terms of getting the athletes organised and into the right position, which is always tricky. I only had one response so far saying, no, it's savage, even for someone tall. Commander says, I'm not sure yet. I don't like seeing everyone fall and not climb. Yep, that's kind of where I'm at, But unfortunately, it's the only place for a slab on this route, so it does make sense to have it here.
Yeah.
And Annetta, I can just see her coming on the bottom right.
Yeah, she climbed so well in Korea. I think that's the best I've ever seen her climb.
Yeah.
She's definitely, I think, training a lot more. I've seen her, she trains with Jan a lot, who's also on the Czech team. He's definitely trained with her a lot. I think they both kind of fed off each other. Yeah. And it's definitely benefited them a lot.
Yeah,
she's got a snowflake on her face. Yeah, she's so cute.
It was funny. She got the bus back from Korea to the airport.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was still on her face. I was like, you can't go through security like that. She was like what? Like the snowflake on your face.
I think it was a thing that the Czech team had, and Utrecht saw they all had glitter on their face.
Yeah. Now, Annetta's weakness is time, and you can see how fast she's going off here. But it's one of those tricky situations where actually speed on this one might not be the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she won't know that.
No.
She'll have looked at the route and been like, right, okay, there's a jump.
Yep.
I need to get to the jump. don't think she'll be anticipating how many people have fell off the jump.
No, exactly.
Not even the jump, just before the jump, try to get the clip. So
yeah. And she won't know the
different.
time because it's staggered like this. She'll have no idea.
And also, when you come down to Saas-Fee in semi-finals, you're in the isolation tent. You can't hear the people cheering or booing or being like, "Oh,
Booing?
that's bad."
What?
Maybe
Who's
like a
booing?
maybe like a "Aw."
Okay, disappointment.
Yeah,
I'm with
disappointment.
you.
Maybe not booing.
All right, well, Annetta has left this clip quite late, now gets it in. Our next athlete is underway for the men.
Kim Min-cho, I'm definitely a fan.
A lot of people are a fan of him, yeah.
He's just so chill, and he's such a nice guy.
Big
And
celebrity in
he's,
Korea as
he's
well.
so strong. Yeah, he followed me back on Instagram, and I was so happy.
All right, well, to action now. Kim looks quite confident on this slab section here. So Annetta now up towards the nasty dish. Now look, there's no expectations for Annetta. This is not her comp. She doesn't always enjoy the setting or the holds here. So for her, getting to this stage is a big deal.
No, definitely. I thought she had made it before, but I guess not.
Nope.
He looks a little bit.
Yeah, the confidence is gone, isn't it?
Yeah, he was looking really confident coming up to this part, and now he's maybe a little bit apprehensive. But I think the key is to kick hard and just trust your feet.
Yeah, no, I think that. But the problem is on one point of contact, if you kick hard like that he gets it stuck.
Yeah.
And then you got to wiggle it out, and that's hard.
Oh, she's taking it with her hand.
Wow, well, she's a good rock climber.
Wow.
Climbed 7 sea boulders, and she needs it for that move.
That's crazy, and she did that so well. And she's short. She's
Yeah.
not tall.
She is short, yeah. But that left, after Olga blew the left foot, I'm nervous here.
Kim's definitely getting further than some of our athletes have, but
Yeah, surely this is, from here you'd think,
it almost looks like he's pulling up like this when he moves his feet. Maybe getting some grip with his axes against the wall.
this is hard. Annetta is really fighting on the left. She goes to a high grip here, and this is risky. She's going hand again.
So you need to get it on that little green gibbet, I think, with your thumb.
That's where Ema did, didn't she? Yeah. Well, I wonder if she's seen it. It's difficult to see. She's in some trouble here. She's so stretched out. She's got to move them feet up.
Definitely struggling, but I heard she likes Taylor Swift.
Look. Is Taylor Swift playing?
Taylor Swift is playing while she's climbing, so
I
I'm sure she loves
guarantee
this.
she would have asked the DJ for that one. She's struggling here, needs to get feet up
And
high.
Kim fell off just... I think he's gotten a bit further than some of the other guys, but still
Yeah.
probably not enough.
Rock climbing time for Annette. She wraps the hands. A few people saying they don't like this. I do, and the reason is mixed climbing. You can do what you want. This is mixed climbing. It's got ice, dry
and
towing
also,
holds.
See, if you're a good enough rock climber, you could probably climb this whole route with your hands. So I think it's just kind of a preference thing.
I agree. It's climbing. Well,
Because-
Annette isn't the fastest here, but she has got through that,
And
which
I
is
think
good.
also she's quite technical, so maybe this will... And she's got the shoulders of... I've never, like...
She's stacked.
Yeah.
That lady is stacked.
She's wham.
Yeah, the abs on that one is unbelievable. All right, she's got this Stein in, though. She's going to have to match it somehow. This is a fight for Annetta.
Quite far away from that last clip as well, but she's going to go to the next hold.
She
I think.
ran out the quali route by so much.
I saw that. I was screaming. I was like,
I
"Get the
know.
clip."
Well, she's done it again here. This is going to be super risky.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to wiggle it in, but that is a powerful move from
I'm
Annetta.
wondering if maybe her picks don't stein this and maybe she's feeling a little bit shaky on this hold.
Possibly, yeah. Those Crookenoggies, yes, I think they're one of the tools it doesn't work so good
Yeah,
on.
because Willis, he has crooks and he has the shape down his picks, so they
okay.
would stein.
Okay. She's got new picks. Crookenoggie came out with a new model. I know she's using them specifically for
Anchor
here.
7?
Yeah, but the picks are just for Saas-Fee, apparently.
Ah.
Or like designed, as you said,
Okay,
thinner.
yeah.
Well, Annetta's doing well. She doesn't know it. She hasn't got a lot of time either, but she's approaching where the others fell, but she's going to have to move here.
Got a reply volume, which are also manufactured in Czech, so...
They built her indoor wall in her attic, and they've it's
Really?
massive apparently now.
Wow. Oh yeah, what's it called, the den?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, she's into this undercling. This is where a few have popped, and she's really committing to it as well. She knows she hasn't got a lot of time here.
Definitely very shaky.
Yeah, she hasn't had the smoothest of runs here. Out she goes, 16
I'm just wondering if
seconds.
she'll forget about this and it'll...
The clip, yeah, I think she'll probably go through the clip here.
Nice.
But she's got to clip it. There's blue,
Yeah.
about 10 seconds. She's got a bit more time. Moves into third.
Wondering how she'll do this, if maybe...
She doesn't have time, I don't think.
Oh no, she's got 2
No.
seconds.
Now, it's not exactly accurate, but you can hear the announcer
Yeah.
timing her out on that one. Into the corner where everyone else fell. She'll want this clip just for safety reason here.
But still, I think this will definitely put her on the scoreboard because...
Well, she's first, technically,
Yeah.
at this point. She got timed out, so we'll have to wait and see exactly where her
Yeah.
score was. I'm not sure if I think she thinks it's not done. No, it is done. Now she's done. Yeah, I think she's entirely deaf in one ear as Annetta.
Really?
Yeah, and blind in one eye. So
gosh.
yeah, she sometimes struggles with that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's totally blind in one eye. She went blind just before the season last year.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah,
and
it's
it
such a
hasn't come back.
shame.
I know, but she's developed it now where she doesn't need, because she used to put a really strong contact in, which helped a bit. Now she doesn't use it, so just one eye.
Oh my gosh.
Mad, eh? Well, she's done for the moment in first position, which is good for her. She'll be happy with that in Saas-Fee.
Still a lot to go though, so yeah. Now Nikolai Primanov.
Yes, he's onto the slab then. Only one athlete out of, 5 now has made it through this. It's a very difficult start, and it's throwing people off.
He is also very experienced. He's originally from Russia and then moved to Switzerland and now has a wife and a child.
Oh, yes, I've heard about this.
Yeah, which is very cute.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if his wife and child will be here today.
I hope so, yeah. Maybe they'll be somewhere on the staircase. I think I get so distracted because the people are literally in your face.
I know. I was doing my route and I could literally make eye contact with. I could touch Willis if I wanted to.
Well, I was next to him filming you, and I was really hoping you weren't going to be distracted by me. I was like, oh my goodness. All right, this is the tricky move though, and no one really has figured this out. Only Oliver got through it. He did tiny movements. This is not something any of them would have practiced.
No, not at all, because you don't expect it.
No.
And also, some training walls aren't equipped to do this. Mm-hmm. Like, most training walls don't have a slab.
No. Or soft plywood like this. You know, it would get destroyed really quick.
That's something that we definitely have in Glasgow. Willis made sure to get us, like, this really soft wood, but definitely not in places like Korea.
Yeah. But I tell you, if I was a World Cup athlete watching this, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to find me a slab, because this will come again.
No, 100%.
He's done really well at the moment.
Yeah, he's definitely doing what Oliver did with the little tiny feet. But then I wonder if he'll maybe get a bit higher.
Looking confident.
Yeah.
I mean, the wiggle of oh, this is a risky one. No, he was gone. You could see the moment he kicked that right foot in, it wasn't in.
You just kind of fall back,
and
you don't even know you're going to. But it's a shame. But
well, the setters at this point will be feeling a tiny bit nervous.
Yeah, but also this means that we'll have definitely some good finalists. It won't just be like top to top.
It depends how far he's disappointed, and you can see why. I mean, we're 6 athletes in, and only 1 has got onto the structure itself proper. So, starting off for the women. I've lost my way here. Where are we? I've lost my piece of paper. Hang on. Haruku is on. Is she on? Yeah, no, sorry. Haejun Kim is on. Haruku's next.
Yeah, she was competing in speed last night. She's actually really fast.
Yeah, she's tiny.
Yeah, she's so short, but she's actually really, really fast.
Yeah, I thought that when I saw her walking around. I hadn't quite realised how small she is, but she used it to her advantage.
Yeah, she was also in semis in Korea. I don't know if she made finals, but I think she was definitely in semis.
All right, let's see how she copes with this. The move's going to be big for her height. Annetta kicked into the ice box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the way if you're a bit smaller. Commander's pointing out that the men might feel better once they see other people's results. Yeah, maybe, but
also you just never really feel good about it when you see maybe the higher men's results and you're like, I've beat them in a competition before, and it's kind of, you know, when you see that kind of difference in the results from people that you have competed right next to before, it's definitely disappointing regardless of like how someone else that you...
Exactly, you've still fallen off, and that's what hurts. All right, well, Kim is up and very quickly through the first techie section here. This is good. Under 4 minutes left. 5 minutes the athletes get for the runs, both men and women. And then this is this tricky dish-like hold. You can just about see the 2 lines that Tabitha was talking about. Her pick is on the left one of them.
Because it's like, and it's not actually that far out. It's quite like on the edge, so you almost feel like your pick's not in it. And this was a problem I had in qualifiers. I was kind of like skating around for it, and then I was like, right, this is just going to have to do. I'm just going to have to go.
She's not liking this hold either.
I wonder if she'll maybe fig for it as well.
Yeah, not many have only one so far. No, she makes the stretch.
Getting it? Yeah.
I think if you trust that right axe, it's okay.
Yeah, it reminds me of the hold they had in Korea last year, and all the men fell off at the dish, going out to the ice barrel.
Yep.
A lot of the guys fell off it, and it was so skatey.
Yeah, it's always hard when a hold, you feel like it's not you, it's the holds that got you.
Yeah.
But that is kind of ice climbing, you know, otherwise it would be too easy. If you're on jugs all the time.
100%. And if you kind of trust your axes too much, it could kind of throw you off. She throws a fig 4 on a side pull, which is insane.
Yeah, but she's stretching up to the wrong bit of that volume as well. She needs to go left hand.
I think she could probably go up on a fig 4 with her right hand.
And then kind of undercut the volume?
Yeah, so she would be able to just go like this and grab it like this, but I think she's...
But she's trying to like creep
she's not... I don't think she's seen the other side of the volume.
It's quite a rock climby move, this.
Yeah, here she goes.
Yeah, that's the side pull. That's the hold. Good work from her.
It's good. She's climbing really, really well.
Yeah, she is. Lots of time as well, compared to everyone else, so 2:20 on the clock. Anetta's leading the way just, but I think that might get taken over quite soon here.
I'm really curious to see more of this guy's route. I really want to see someone do it.
I want to see the traverse.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end. Get one athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, the men are waiting to get underway. The next athlete will be ready. All right, this is this long move to the Stein pull. I think feet over a little bit here.
Maybe even going short, because if you go long, your axe is like this, and then if you go short, you're a little bit more angled down in the hold, but going long is probably smarter because then you could just match.
Oh no, but falls backwards, somersaults down the wall. I hope she's all right there. That was an unexpected fall. She plummeted left.
That's kind of what you mean, like, her picks probably didn't fit in that hold like the other guys did, so she went to that, she weighted it, and it almost just looked like her pick just broke off. Yeah,
and it was, I mean, it's really a long way as well. I don't think she had it correctly. I think we're watching our next, yes, Gregor Sagal. He's from Slovenia. He's being held, I think, because of this waiting for the women to finish as well.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be allowed to look at the route yet, so he's turned around, or maybe he is.
Well, he would have observed it. Oh, I see, for the 40 seconds. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because he's waiting.
Not sure what's going on. It is a bit strange they're waiting, but there we go. That's the decision. But Kim getting untied now. Next up will be Haruku, as we hit nearly the halfway mark. 6 athletes done. And now I think we will pull the ropes, get prepared for the next 2 to come out, and that men's slab. You can see how much climbing they have to go.
Yeah, it's great. They go all the way. They don't go all the way up, but they go kind of like just where the structure kind of angles out onto the slab. Yeah.
Yeah, Jan is saying she looks fine. Yeah, agreed. This is interesting from Blender. If climbing is more acrobatic than ice climbing, it will be difficult for it to be accepted as a Winter Olympic sport. I don't know, Blender, to be honest. I actually kind of think the opposite. I think the IOC doesn't care if sports are athletic or not. They just look at the overall picture and everything to do with it. And B, like, honestly, like, you need a bit of spectacle sometimes, I think.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the coolest sports that saying it.
Now, just to interrupt you, Tabitha, I've got an update here. The reason Gregor was looking so annoyed is he fell on the ice.
So the camera didn't even start.
No,
on him, so
we didn't get it.
Jorge Vega.
I don't know how you fall on the ice here. Like, that's...
It did happen the other day. Someone just, I think it was a Swiss guy. He was going for a clip and the ice, he just pinged out.
That can happen, yeah.
If you just maybe don't dig it in enough, or you're just kind of moving too fast, it can come out. I mean, ice is ice. It's unpredictable. Well,
this is it, and it's not a technical incident if the ice breaks. It's up to the athlete.
Jorge has the Fixe logo on his helmet too, supporting.
Spain, of course, Fixe, a Spanish brand, so he's representing. I had a little chat with him yesterday. He was telling me how good he's feeling. Like, feels cool. That's a very high left foot, though.
He's also a very, very, very good rock climber, so I really have high hope in him.
He's moving well at the moment. He made the stand-up good.
Yeah, I think he's been pretty disappointed at some of the other comps based on how his results were last season. Yeah. Maybe this season hasn't been up to standards, but he's climbing this is good. Yeah, you
just need to pretend like there are some holds in here.
Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's just like, right, like, chug, chug, chug.
Yeah. But we nearly overbalanced there. This is where this left foot is the tricky one.
I'm wondering if maybe...
Oh, it's not on top as well, isn't it? We asked about this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's shaky from him. So he made a whole move there, not on the correct part of the hold. Now gets it.
He's got it with his hand. He's getting his hip feet really high. This is so good.
Yeah, the crowd reacts because they know what they've just watched. That was so confident from Jorge.
He did that so fast.
Yeah. And suddenly you're like, okay, might be a guaranteed finals place.
Yeah, definitely. No, 100%.
Yeah. If you can get through these next couple of moves.
Because we've had already, this is halfway mark for our male athletes.
Yep.
And only one of them has made it past the slab. So. And
I know you're going to go in a minute because your teammate's going to be on. If you just let him fall off, and then we'll.
That's fine.
And then William will be out next. But Jorge right now, he's having a run of his life at the moment. This is super impressive.
Yeah, I mean, he climbs so well. See when he's like on it, he's on it.
Yeah.
He doesn't struggle. I think he has good days and I think he has bad days, and today's definitely one of his good days.
Yeah, it's a technique thing. It's a confidence thing as well.
Kind of like Willis, he gives it all or nothing. And if he doesn't make it, he doesn't make it, and he goes next, and then he kills it and does it.
Yeah, it's risky.
Yeah, it's risky, but sometimes it works, and it works in the best places, so...
Yeah, agreed. Well, Jorge is blowing everyone out of the water here. You can see only Oliver is ahead of him on 12.
But I think this is Jorge's first Saas-Fee semi-finals as well.
Ah, okay.
So he'll definitely be excited to make it in a different venue.
There is Haruku underway for Japan. She will be athlete number 8, 7, 6. 6 men are going faster.
She's so strong. She's quite a bit older than some of the other athletes, which is insane because she's competing still at such a high level.
Hello to Melody, who's just joined us from Colorado, one of our regulars. Nice to see you, Melody. We'll be coming over to Longman in a couple of weeks. So, Haruku's doing... Oh, no, what was that? Where did that come from? It's like he just...
I kind of think maybe the rope bumped him.
Interesting. Because it looked like he was in a pretty stable position, then just went.
Definitely. Here it goes. She's moving a little bit slower. I think it took her a minute to get that move.
Yeah, has this match in.
Yeah. And the stones, they almost have nothing on them.
Yeah, they're slippery. I mean, it's literally from a river.
Because sometimes you look at them and you're like, okay, maybe they've given me the benefit of the doubt and they've drilled a little hole in it, made it really nice for the athletes. No, never. I think there was one hold that the woman had in one of their routes, and it had this tiny drilled hole, and I think it was the most relieving thing I've ever seen.
Yep. Agreed. Some people are up at UK dates. Ice climbing is in the UK, in Sunderland, but it's Continental Cups.
Yeah, it's Continental Cup, but it does have qualifiers, semi-finals and finals, although it's not a World Cup. It just makes the event that much more, I don't know, elevated than a normal Continental Cup. No,
agreed. And I've seen the video. Ooh, Haruku's, she got a bit tangled there, but now she's okay.
She's straight away went for the Fig 4 instead of kind of going for that and second-guessing herself.
I think she's got to commit as well, because if she has to unwind from this...
Her stability isn't the best on this hold. She's kind of swinging a little bit, which I think when our first athlete, Kim Jong-un, did it, she was very stable and her foot was in the right position for her to be moving off. But she just tries it in the kind of span way and she does it, so...
Yeah, it's heartbreaking when you have to readjust that much, because you go from a whole Fig 4 sequence into something entirely different.
And all of a sudden you have no time and you're sitting there like, I just got on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, almost 3 minutes left. They actually immediately read that, though.
Yeah. It's kind of cool how they have a little gibbet on it. I think that's really fun setting.
Yeah, and it sort of indicates the athletes what you have to do as well. It's kind of obvious that's not a hook hold. Okay, so up she goes, traverse to come.
She did that quite fast. I think some of the other women have kind of like went up for it a few times, but I think that was maybe her second.
But this is where you have to be more careful than you think on this traverse.
Definitely. I don't know about her axes at all.
For this next hold?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to stein it, but she'll be thinking right now, like, I'm going to stein this hold, because it's insanely hard to go from that hook to then stand up on that under and be like, okay, like...
Yeah. And just to explain to everyone this, so it's not that the setters are trying to trick the athletes, but there's no standardised picks for World Cup, so the brands can do what they want.
As long as they fit in a box, which has been a bit of controversy this season.
I've heard.
But as long as they fit in the box, they're fine. Some people have had to shave down their axes actually to fit in it, so... Yeah,
so there's no one's tricking anyone, it's just that tools are different. Right, slab time again. Here we go.
Willis.
Oh, you want to go, don't you? Do you want to go? Right, Tabitha's going to leave us. I'm hoping Levine's going to come join me at some point. Thank you, Tabitha. See you later.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for having me.
See you later. All right, well, we'll continue with the action. Levine will be coming in, I hope, unless I've been abandoned. I might have been abandoned, who knows? But she will be in a couple of minutes. Willis gets stood up here on the slab. And then we are watching Haruku do good work on the traverse too. She makes her way across into the X on the cross. That side pull that's caught a few people seems to be okay for her. Makes a high clip. Willis, this is good from him. Look at this. Small foot movements through the bottom of the slab. Lots of time at the moment for him. Gets stood up on that right foot. And then Haruku should be climbing her way towards a provisional first position here as she comes into this bridging section. Good work from Willis. He's a move away. Needs to do one more foot movement. Haruka, meanwhile, has that left hand locked in and then starts to just hook that draw as everyone has done. Willis, a move away. Will he trust those feet? He gets stood up. He should be okay from here. He'll be able to reach that, but he wraps it on top as well. Willis up into a good position. Haruka does the jump and gets the jump. First athlete through that move, and she will move on now with time on the clock and into provisional first position. All right, up into another stretch. Left out pings, though, as she does that and takes a nasty fall there. I hope she's okay. She hit the concrete on the left-hand side. We cut away, but I hope she's okay. Willis, meanwhile, will move up into what I think is third position just by getting to the second or the third hold on the route. Up he comes. And Willis doing very, very well, continuing this form. So, big stretch up, this mantle move, and yeah, she's not okay here. Right, so she's on the ground. We hope she's okay. She hit that concrete barrier so hard on the way down. I don't know if she's winded or what's going on. We'll be able to let you know as soon as we know. But right now we're going to stick with Willis here as he comes up. Heart goes out to Haruka, of course. Right, so Willis up towards the traverse section now on what is only quick draw number 2 here. Tiny holes, look at that, it's just a slightly offset screw on this wall. Goes up to the cross right now. Oh, and slips, and he's got his axe caught up in the ropes. He's going to have to stop there. Willis is done. A little slip caught him dear, but that is up into the podium places here, into third, just by doing that. So impressive stuff. Now, everyone, I would imagine we're going to get a little bit of a delay in the next couple of seconds. Last time we saw Haruko, she was on the ground in some pain, obviously. So our team will be working with her right now. We will keep you updated, of course, as soon as I get any information on what's going on. There's Olga going over to Willis just to tell him what's going on. In fact, he's in third position with that one. And a big hug from him. That is impressive stuff. And that, you never know, that could be a finals place for him. There's only, 6 athletes to go. So yes, very close to being guaranteed. Well, it looks like the women's route has been pulled. So I think we're ready to get going on that side. And that's our leaderboard on the right hand. So Jorge, what a performance he had. Oliver and William Morris lead the way, and then the scores drop super low here. And if we look at Lim, 4 is enough to get him into the final at the moment. So a super interesting semi-final this, with a bit of setting that is going to get some criticism. Let's be honest. This is going to get debated quite a lot. It's whether it strays too far into sort of experimental for the athletes. You know, they can't necessarily get to show things off, but we've seen this on the sort of world climbing stage where a setter will put a move in and then in a couple of years it becomes sort of a staple. So it does have to be done, and I've chatted to route setters a lot about this. It's a risky moment. Right, this is the pause we were talking about here while we just get reset. Yeah, the climber injury is still going on. I think Haruka is off shot here. So I'm going to not just fill the air here. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes, and then when this incident is sorted out, I will be back. Well, there she is, looking a little better than when we last saw her. She was on the ground before. I think she's okay. Smile on her face, good to see. It might have just been the wind knocked out of you. You know, when it looked like she hit her side there. So, a little bit of a nasty fall for sure. So, things are getting reset. Next athlete's on, and it is Marianne coming onto the stage in the bright orange of the Netherlands. Yeah, she had that incident in Korea, was not happy. She wanted a technical to be called. The judges decided it was athlete fault and therefore couldn't. But Marianne let's be honest, will be a little bit angry here today. She's got some fire in those eyes. She tends to quite like controversy in terms of her bounce back from it. And she will be, well, she will absolutely want to crush this route here and prove a point. Let's see what Marianne can do. Loving the bright orange leggings too. Very cool. And yes, hello to everyone on YouTube. We've got Mr. Flo Dupont on, the greatest climbing daily editor there's ever been. Congratulations with the new baby, sir. I hope you're getting some sleep at least. So, Marianne underway on the ice here. Kicking in nicely to start things off. Ice barrel up above. Now, next male athlete, slightly lost where we're at here, but we're about athlete number... Oh, we're on Linus Beck up. He'll be climbing on the slab for the men. So Marianne is a little bit taller than the others. She'll just span this move with feet low. Good work from her. Gets those feet kicked into the wall. Nice and high from Marianne here. This is good work from her. Super, super confident. She does. I feel like I'm just listing all Marianne's mistakes, but do you remember in the finals a couple of years ago where she misread the route and tried to do this outrageous lock-off Stein move, completely forgetting or not realising there was an ice barrel on the left? There's just drama wherever Marianne goes. Lots of drama. She's one of our favourite athletes. So let's be honest, we like a little bit of drama on a live stream. Someone is asking why the walls aren't padded. Because it's a giant car park. I mean, it's literally that. I mean, there's so much concrete all around us. The padding the thing would just take all the budget and all the time. Obviously, safety is, part of this process. The setters will test the falls. They'll try their hardest. But yeah, on this giant structure like this, you just can't make every surface soft. But ice climbers are badass as well. I mean, that's the honest answer. They have injuries that most people would stop climbing on. They rip teeth out, they put ice axes through shoulders. They are tough, but obviously safety is key. So when something goes wrong, it's looked at, but Haruku is okay. So Marianne into quick draw number 5, locks that off. And then comes into this corner section. Plenty of time as well. I think she's the fastest of all the women on the route at the moment. 3 minutes to go. Sorry, 2.5 minutes to go. We've heard her complain about Saas-Fee pick placement, but the one that could have got her didn't. So presumably those picks are working okay. But this is a sketchy little Stein pull move, this, as you move over to the right-hand side. All right, gets the clip in. Good work from her. Now the crosses come up here. Makes the match on this X. And then this is the drop-down move. It's very impressive from Marianne at the moment. You'd think that she's going to get above Takuchi's 17 on this. There's lots of leckers coming through on YouTube, as our Netherlands massive shouts out to her. Thank you very much. Oh, she manages to span this. Every other athlete had to use their axes. You can do that. You can touch the drawers. You can't pull on them or weight them, but you are allowed to put them into the rope itself. This is the little pop. She'll expect it. She looks in a good position. She's trying to actually make sure that ice axe doesn't hit the rope on the jump. So she'll have to reset this. She'll bring that axe with her, of course, as she goes. It's all about body position. Reverse grip, which is going to be interesting here. It's going to be harder to hold this jump. And she's slightly double questioning herself. That rope again is around her neck. This is not... I hope she doesn't jump like that. Please don't jump like that, Marianne. That is not going to work. You have to wiggle that rope out, surely. There we go. Thank you. Oh. Into the drop. It's more of a drop eventually, the way she did it. And that's good stuff. 41 seconds. She will just push through this section now. She will keep fighting through these moves. And now you can hear Dennis in the background pushing her on. That's her partner. He will yell at the wall. The right axe explodes in pretty much the same place, or one hold higher perhaps. Big fall for Marianne. I think she's okay. And back down to the ground for her. That was impressive stuff. Marianne will move into the top spot. Looks exhausted on the ground. I hope she's okay. Okay, athlete number 27 is Linus Beck as he gets ready for what we know is 50-50, low percentage slab on this. Something the athletes will not have practiced very much. Even when you're ice climbing outdoors, you want your tools involved. You do not want to be walking around on just your front points, if possible. So it's just not something anyone practices. Is that a bad thing? Who knows? Chat. You've already given your opinion. What's your opinion now? We've seen more falls. We've seen a couple of successes, though. Right, apologies about the pause. I'm bringing in my next co-commentator, but as we watch Linus Beck here starts to teeter-totter up this slab. Levine, hello, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Look, you've been out in the audience watching this. What's your opinion of this slab? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
You know, I think it's a fun idea, and I think that it'll really show us who knows how to rock climb. But I think that the route setters are probably on the edges of their seats.
Yeah, it's kind of working, kind of not. I mean, at the moment, if you get through this, you move into like third position.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit wild. But he is in. Linus gets that side pull nicely. And then starts to bring the legs up. Is this, I mean, you guys had this similar slab feature, but you could use the side.
We did, but we had the side, which makes it infinitely easier.
And yet you guys were shaking your way up that section as well.
Yeah, and it takes a long time, too, because it's not something you ever think you have to train as a dry tooler.
Well, this is what I've been saying. Is like, when on earth do you practice just front pointing up a slab in dry tool? You just don't do it.
Never.
No.
Never. You'd never think of that.
No.
It is creative, though. Definitely keeps it interesting. I think the
true.
spectating would be more interesting if more people got past it, but now this is our, fourth person past it, so that's good.
Yeah, they're doing well now. It's like, as you say, the setters would have been very, very nervous watching this one. And if you missed it, I'm here with Levine from Team USA. We're going to put her Instagram up on the screen in a couple of seconds when I can send it over. There's some internet issues here. All right, so Linus in a good position at the moment with lots of time as well. It seems like time really isn't a factor on this at the moment.
Yeah, seems with the slab taking so much of the time that if you get past it, you can kind of relax. It doesn't really matter how quickly you're going.
They don't know that, of course.
No.
And the way the stagger is going, they'll have no idea what's going on.
Although, you know, I'd expect with how quickly they're coming out that some of them kind of have an idea that everybody's falling early.
Yeah, the athletes are brought down to... Is it still for semis when you come into the bar behind? You know, you're like moved down. I think so. Anyway.
I think so too, but honestly, this is my first time here and I didn't make semis.
This is your first time at Saas-Fee?
This is my first time at
Oh
Saas-Fee.
my God. The after party with the boulder problem. I'm expecting, Levine, great things.
I can't wait.
If anyone doesn't know, there's a hold in the roof of the bar here in Saas-Fee, and it's a game to try to get through it. It's really hard as well. I had to have help. Right, this is the tricky little wiggle clip you got to do.
It's interesting that they set the clips kind of as a crux this time. That's not usually what you would expect. You'd expect the emphasis to be on the climbing.
Yeah, I would agree with you. And it's one of those things I'm always on the fence of, because in outdoor climbing, so often the clip is kind of cruxy. So I don't hate it, but it's annoying when it shuts things down.
Yeah.
Jump to come, he launches right, just gets
very
it.
nice.
He generated loads of power then, a little twitch with the shoulders. And who have we got underway here for the women?
Ilona from France, I think.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I'm all wrong also. No, you are right. Good spot. That was very good.
Well, I met her for the first time in Korea 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And she's just so lovely.
And
she did really well in qualifiers, which is exciting.
In fact, still, you can spot them with helmets on and the bib obscured. I'm very impressed. Another big move on the left-hand side. He drops those feet down. This is enormous. Oh, so sorry, Levine, just to update you. This is the move that Yannick was telling us. Have you ever seen that film with Sean Villanueva O'Driscoll on the big wall when he goes horizontal?
I haven't.
I'll try to bring it up on YouTube, but basically, you see there's a hold down bottom right?
I do.
You kind of get that sideways, work your feet up, and then I think bring the
like
left
a
in.
palm press.
Yes.
Interesting.
That was the intended beater. Guys, if you're watching online, just Google Sean Villanueva O'Driscoll big wall sideways. It'll come up. You can see what the thinking is there. A bit like this, what he's doing. Now, how sideways they'll go, we'll find out. He's looking almost to mantle this.
Definitely a less efficient way to do it, to have to mantle, but I'm sure that was difficult to read. Because the athletes don't get to
No, he doesn't know. I think
see
it's
anyone climb it
come out.
beforehand.
Yeah, and Yannick was saying he was spying on them when they were reading the routes, and like some had the idea, some sort of had another idea which might work, so we'll see. We haven't really talked about Eoin at all here, but she's into the ice.
I think she's the first person to have actually used the ice for this move. And that's smart
point.
because she's short.
Yeah, and you can, right?
That's a hard move.
You won't get scored for it, but you can use it.
No, you can use it, though.
Yeah, that's a really
Super
good point.
smart.
Yeah,
And it made that move way quicker.
Yeah.
Annetta and the first Korean woman out, both are short, and that took them a long time. And
Yeah.
this one, too.
I wonder why no one else has done it.
God, I don't know.
It's so interesting. She's the only one who's done that. Because it's not taped off.
No. And it is, you can't really see it on the live stream, but there's some blue tape paint on it also.
Then why has no one used it? So weird.
I don't know.
Because we can't see that on our shot, so I didn't know.
No.
Your name is up on screen, by the way, so if you guys want to go and follow Lindsay, I think we'll show her Instagram as well. Do go and give us some support, please. And you are getting support. You've got Lopez on YouTube saying, go, Luette.
Woo.
Fans already. All right, so big moves to come for her. This is. Oh, she's going on top. That's a Stein pole.
Yeah, well, I think that it has, like, divots on top and bottom. But
Okay.
if you go for the top, the next move is so hard.
Yeah, she has read this differently, but it's working.
Well, now she's flipped it to a Stein.
Oh, yes, good point. I looked at that and thought the axe was the other way around. I'm being an idiot. Thank you, Levine.
No, it's okay. You missed it.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, Jan on YouTube is saying how well she used the ice. Yeah, it was a really, really good climb up.
I really do wonder why no one else did that. It seemed like
Yeah, we'll
much
have to ask
smarter
her.
move.
More sketchy moves here on the traverse. This is the undercling that's coming up. Makes the match. And she'll hook in underneath, and you can see just the fact it bobbled off straight away, how small. There'll just be like a little dot in there, right?
I think that one is like a little triangular hold, actually,
okay.
like a little spectre.
So we'll slot in a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. But you can't pull out on it, like at all. You have to keep pulling up.
Oh, there, like that. Yeah. It's such a...
Still a good run, though.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, eh? That's not bad at all. Right, next up for the men, we've got Jonathan Arthur Brown. I don't know if anyone watched him in speed yesterday. It was so much fun because he just obviously decided just to go for it on every run. He was like dynoing his
It
way.
was
It didn't
exciting
work
to watch.
at all, but it was cool. But can he slab climb? That's the question. Not a question I ever thought we'd be asking before this comp.
It's been interesting to see the different athletes' choice in footwork, because in rock climbing you want to get your feet really high and then lean your whole weight over. But especially for athletes who have rakes on their crampons, that's not going to work because the rakes will pop them out, and you can't keep your foot straight into the wall. You really want your foot straight into the wall to get your
like he's doing high step here.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when I looked at that, I was like, oh, okay, fine, high step, rock over, no problem. You know, as a rock climber.
He's making it work.
Yeah, he did it. Thank you, Jonathan. He's got legs of steel, though, that man. He's pistol squatting his way through this. But now, the second move is sketchy too. That left can't touch the edge of the wall. But the setters will breathe a sigh of relief here if he manages to get this. If one more move to go here.
It's also difficult because you can see when the athletes move their feet back and forth. The wood is so soft here that their crampons are getting stuck.
Oh, he saved that! But can he touch it? That is and
someone could maybe.
Yeah, he looks down. He knows.
Argue that.
So look, what? Yeah. So you're not allowed to use between the hold and the wall, and there will be a bit of an edge there. Obviously, he went up trying not to do that, and I think he's going to carry on and appeal it probably. So he took a long time. So he knows that someone will appeal this. And
Might as well get a climb in, though.
Might as well, eh?
I mean,
And he's not being called off the wall, so that's okay.
better to climb it and then have it appealed than to just give up.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Which we had issues with that at the last comp where there was drama about
Yes.
not doing the climb and then...
Yes, don't worry, we've talked about that already. Marianne's rope stab instant.
Sure, yeah.
It's going to be interesting, so let's just wait and see with him, but he's carrying on. All right.
He's moving really quickly, too, now.
He is. I think he's probably pissed off, to be honest, knowing Jonathan.
I would be.
Yeah. From the Netherlands, Aniek comes on, and for a lot of people say she's kind of maybe the future of Netherlands climbing once Marianne eventually stops, which maybe will be never. I can see her being 80, climbing really well.
I mean, if anyone could do it, it's her.
She could do it, yeah. She should be determined enough. All right, Jonathan approaches the traverse. Aniek is very fast through the bottom of this route. So what does Team USA do from now? Obviously, you've got your home World Cup coming up in Longman. So do you go back and sort of slot in some training time now?
Some of us are going to go compete in the rest of the Continental Cups, the Euro Cups. But a lot of us are just going home.
Okay.
I know I will be using the next 3 weeks to do pacing training.
You mean going faster?
Going faster.
Yeah. I've been told that a metronome is quite good for that.
You know, it is. But only if you're capable of focusing on two things at once.
Yes, I am not. Jonathan makes the launch right, then gets the clip in. Good moves from him.
Oh, did he do the jump before he got the clip?
I think he might have. I really
that's
don't
another
think...
grounds for disqualification, but it won't matter if that first one...
Yeah, I don't think he
is
really
counted.
cares. But I want to see this move. So this is the idea. Horizontal, and then I think you get the left foot up on the volume. Or close.
Yeah.
It's quite fun to see Jonathan Arthur just not really care too much. Yeah, he's done. I think he knows there was two possible, as you say, two possible DQs in that one.
Sure.
We don't think we'll be able to show you a replay, but what happened is he touched between the hold and the wall, which he did do, and he did use it.
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
It's difficult, though, because some of those holds are so precise, and if it's a big move, you go for it. It's not 100% in your control.
No, sure. I mean,
Like, a lot of the time, you just have to go for it and hope your tool lands in the right place, and if it doesn't, you're screwed.
yeah, sure. We'll wait and see what happens with the scoring on that one. Aniek, meanwhile, will she use the ice? I'm fascinated now by this.
She did a figure four. She didn't use the ice. And she's
Yeah.
not... Oh, there she goes with her feet.
But she's
That's
not
nice.
picking into it at all. Oh, now she's going for the hook. Now this is very risky. that left pick is not on anything. Oh my god, she's pulling up on it.
Brave.
Wow.
It seems to be working for her, though.
It does, eh? Oh, nearly lost it, though. This is a wild round at the moment. Well, she made it work her way, and it is working at the moment. 2.5 minutes.
And it was quick.
It was quick. Yeah, I don't think we'll see anyone go near the top of this women's route. Like,
No,
one is
I don't think so.
coming close to
I
it.
think that getting clips 8 and 9 takes too long.
Yeah. She's going
I mean,
on
maybe.
top. Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, someone will come and now prove us wrong. Shin, where are you? Into the undercling. Good work. Yeah, she's really one to watch, Aniek. She hasn't quite sort of fulfilled the potential yet, but might do.
I mean, it takes so much experience.
That's exactly it, I think, yeah. Knowing what these holds are in front of you and how to use them, the little tricks the setters might put in.
And sometimes they'll throw you a curveball like slab.
Yeah, exactly. I just hope some Longmont setters aren't watching this going, oh, that's a good idea. All right, this is the sketchy bit, though. Very techy through 6, 7, and 8. High grip. But only 1.5 minutes on the clock for her. That is Benjamin Bossard, who's on his return from a nasty paraclimbing injury. He's got 5 screws in his ankle, and this slab probably will be an utter nightmare for him when he saw it. Like, oh no. All right, well, he kicks the left foot high. Yeah, I mean, this is that ankle. I can't. He broke it in August as well.
Oof.
Not long ago. And he falls straight away.
Bummer. I think he just missed
Yeah.
the wall.
I mean, that was going to be his, kryptonite with that ankle, honestly. So he's done immediately. Oh, Aniek's having issues here. So she hooked her own rope there. And still has... Oh, it's not what you want. And how do you get rid of it? Because she's Yeah, she's hooked underneath. Now you can remove it. Cool.
This bit is interesting. Very bouldery. Both of these climbs are very bouldery. I think cross-training really helps for this. But this specific move is interesting because you're like kind of standing on top of the volumes, but if your tool or boots don't have rakes on them, then it's really skatey and slippery.
So he's matching axe on hand here. That was good. So she is. Anna getting massive support. Here comes the little drop-in move. Oh, she
not
did
quite
what,
enough power there.
Yeah, well, she did what Marianne did. Would get tangled in the rope.
Yeah.
So I think Marianne had to readjust like 3 times because she had the arm and then she had her head in it.
Yeah.
And you could see, I think, just rushed the last section there a bit too much. But it's obviously so tricky. So that's our top 8 as it stands. Not that many to go for the women now. Oh, sorry, no, we have got a few here. So we've got 6. The women's running so much slower than the men's.
Well, they're getting a hell of a lot farther.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got Selena, Vivian, Kat, Lorena, Marion, Francisca, and Wusen to come for the women. For the men's, we've only got 4 to go. And Paul will be out next. I can't wait to see Paul climb. And he's still got the amazing mutton chops.
Truly memorable.
I mean, honestly, it's a choice, that one. I can imagine him in tweed with a pipe somewhere, with a sort of an old school ice axe.
You know, when I met him, he was wearing wooden clogs.
No way.
Yeah, we were in Korea and it was freezing out and he was wearing wooden clogs with no socks.
I like how my sort of made-up life for him is probably quite accurate. You know, I'm like, yeah, he'll be by the fire, carving something. And just talking to her teammate, Dennis. Dennis, so experienced. I think I saw on Instagram, he'd done 26 Saas-Fee World Cups.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah.
He's so lovely. He's so supportive. My baggage got lost.
Oh,
and it showed up, but he brought me gloves.
Helmet swap for a kiss at the end. That is a lovely moment.
So
Oh, oh, that's where we go, all fuzzy inside. Right, for the men, here comes Paul. And what we've been talking about, he's got these, unless he's shaved them off, he has these amazing mutton chop. There he is, look at that. That's very cool. If I could grow facial hair like that. But I can't.
I wonder if the straps of his helmet give them, like, tangles.
Maybe. All right, so Switzerland will have something else to cheer for here as he gets underway. You'll hear the crowd respond. Finals are tonight. I want to say 8 p.m. I think it's 8 p.m.
That's really tough for athletes, I feel like.
That late, and this break, right?
There's a huge break, which means you have to re-warm up. Mm-hmm. You're exhausted, plus all the, like, comp nerves and anxiety, which some people are very good at dealing with. But, it still takes energy.
Yeah, they want the show here in Saas-Fee, so they want lots of people to come in the evening. So Paul is on the top left. Selena Bossard is underway on the right. Her brother just fell off that slab. She'll hope to do a little better than that here. Oh, wiggly time, and he's got reverse grip on both axes, which is...
He's holding them by the picks.
But is he wanting to hook the wall? He can't do that.
No, he's not allowed to do that.
So why is he holding it by the picks? Come on, you're the athlete. What's going on?
I wouldn't do that personally.
No, I wouldn't. He's got a
and he's going to waste time trying to, like, flip him back around. Or maybe not.
Some holds work better with wrapping the handle of the tools.
Yes.
Maybe he's thought it's one of those. And you can sometimes get a bit more distance on it, but...
I don't think so.
Oh, someone's saying oh no, he falls. Or kind of falls off backwards. Someone's saying the stream's at 5 o'clock, which is interesting. I'm fairly sure it's later than that, but I might have got this spectacularly wrong. Can you imagine? I'll be in my hotel, just be like, oh look, there's a competition on. Oh God, there's a competition on. I thought it was later. I should know this. Someone will tell me.
I'll pull up the schedule.
Thank you. Thank God you're here, Lavina. All right, going horizontal on his nasty dish in the middle of the techie section. There is ice available on the left-hand side. She's not using it. Stretching up. Oh, just about from Selena. Strong stuff from her there. Yeah, it is at 5, apparently. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, but then it starts at 7. Which is interesting. So I think ISO opens at 5, but our stream will start at 7 o'clock. Maybe it's like that. Okay, so Selena Bossard has a left foot on the ice. It's kind of almost a drop knee she was attempting there on the right-hand side. Goes into the ice, smart. Why did no one else do that?
I couldn't even begin to imagine.
Okay, wraps the right hand over the top.
It's got to be rather scary to grab the volume like that because your gloves are really great at sticking to your tools, but not so great at sticking to the volumes.
Yeah, they're golf gloves, mainly. And apparently Korea's the place to buy those.
Korea is the place to buy those.
Because they're expensive in Europe, aren't they?
They're expensive in the U.S.
Oh, really?
I don't know about Europe.
Okay.
Definitely in the U.S. And they only sell them one hand at a time in the U.S.
Ah, okay. How irritating. All right, so for the men, we've got Virgil, Devon leading us onto the slab. And Selena's looking very confident through this bit here. Any reason why Matt keeps calling Lindsay by her... no, I don't know. I just got it in my head. I started saying Levine, and that was it. I'm sorry.
I'll take it. I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Lindsay.
Makes me feel very official.
Well, I was about to say, if people call me groom, I feel like it's a weird thing to say. Sorry about that. Sometimes, everyone, I just have moments where my brain doesn't work. It's pretty much that. All right, so...
Selena looks really solid on that floater.
Yeah, she does, doesn't it?
I feel like some of the other athletes stumbled with getting their feet too high, but she moved past it so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a moment where she's looked shaky so far. Best climb of the women's so far we've seen. If she can make this. Oh, Devon's in some trouble. The wobble started. Here comes the wobble. Oh. He's managed to save it. There's that feeling, Lindsay. You know when you're like on a slab and you know you're about to fall off before you fall off? And you can feel it inside you almost? Yeah.
Well, and it's tough because sometimes you'll overcompensate, like try and really throw your hips in, and then your head will go back and forth you off. Selena looks really smooth on this part.
Yeah, weirdly, clipping and rope management seems to be the hardest part of this jump.
Yeah. Interesting crux to give the climbers. Oh.
Kind of got no hands.
Yeah, well, and I think it's tough for them to decide what to do with their tools.
Yeah. Devon is through the slab now. Don't overbalance at this point. He looks good, though, standing up at the top. So has this high move in, now gets the feet, and he'll be on more familiar terrain now. Celine's taken a while to get this all sorted out, and she's still not finished it. Now she has. Now she's got to avoid the rope. You can see the problem. If you jumps now, you're tangling yourself in that rope.
Yeah.
Maybe she can flick that left arm out the way, but it's risky like this. She's hooked the draw almost.
But she's made it.
Yeah, she's in. Oh, and then falls a second afterwards and into that concrete again.
But that still puts her in a good position.
She should be in on that, yeah. And Devon doing well as well. The traverse with the horizontal bit is coming. If I just want to see that. So, Virgil up towards the X. Got to clip the quick draws from here. You can see why. The setters don't want you swinging down and sideways and into the concrete.
Or into the crowd.
Yeah, at least they'll catch you, maybe. Although, if someone was coming at me with ice axes and crampons, I think I'd move rather than catch. Jan is saying that he breathes every time the athlete finishes the slab. Yeah, I know. So do we. Devon is through this little move towards the right. Now, this is the cool, tricky bit, this sideways horizontal thingy. It's interesting. I messaged an athlete about why they didn't use the ice, and the answer was I didn't think about it, which is interesting because
interesting. Well, it looks like he's got the right idea with the press.
He's figuring it out. You can see that thought process, like ticking. He's going super low. Now, this is exactly that.
There he goes. Nice.
And then you can reach. It's not too bad actually when you do that. It's just
I don't know. Still looks pretty
it falls. I think you've got to do that press, move the feet in a little bit more, and you'd have it.
So too.
What a cool move, though.
I think he'll get points for like contact with that hold too.
Yeah,
probably.
If you touch it, yeah. It's 0.1, isn't it? Well, he's got a smile. He'll be into finals, though, later on. He'll have a chance to climb to the top of this enormous wall.
He might be in first, is he?
He'll be close, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait. The scores will update in a second. We'll be able to see it. He did 90% of the thinking And then at the last moment, just maybe needed an adjustment on the feet, perhaps. Right, Vivian Labrielle is out. It's great to see her in speed yesterday. This is our top 8 for the men. So currently hasn't been updated. So we'll see. But yes, 14, it should move him into the lead. So jacket out the way for Vivian. And up she goes on the ice here. Now you'd think, although it's called ice climbing, it's pretty hard to climb on ice for these athletes because they've only got front points, they haven't got any other crampons kind of further back on the boot. So it's quite difficult to climb straight ice like this. Sometimes where you see them being a bit nervous, a bit shaky on it.
Well, and a lot of the athletes don't train on ice like at all.
No. I remember in Edmonton for the World Champs, it was just like quite hard watching athletes in the middle of that beginning of that route. It was just the ice bit and being like, oh, you're just skating around. Vivian has gone for the big stretch like Marianne did, but she's a bit shorter and you can see the difference. Needs to get feet higher, I think. Oh, struggling. This is interesting.
I think this is her first comp of the season.
It is.
She had some health issues earlier in the year, and so.
Okay.
I'm not sure that she.
So maybe a bit rusty with it. Maybe hasn't trained.
Maybe. I mean, she's obviously so strong.
Yeah, she qualified in a good place for this.
Yeah, she qualified well, and
yeah,
she's so experienced. She's so strong. But I do think that maybe this year is a little different for her than most years.
Young just did a tool swap on that and nearly fell. That was on the edge. And he's having to really fight now. That's better, but better from Young, but that was close.
I heard that the Korean team, the men are very displeased with the color of their jerseys this year.
The yellow?
Yeah.
What's the issue with it?
They just didn't like it. Well, and the women got red, and so they feel like hot dogs. Ketchup and mustard.
I hadn't thought of that. Now I can't unsee it. Oh, Lindsay, you ruined me. All right, well, both doing well at the moment. Young will get a hold. He'll like that.
But he doesn't actually get the hold because it's an undercling and he's below it. So.
True. So he's doing it the wrong way.
So he's got to go up a little higher before he can actually get usable surface.
That's a good point, but he's going to...
And trusting it on top like that is risky because there's not a hold there. It's just...
Look at Vivian fully ice climbing. He slips, but look at this from Vivian. She's almost on the speed wall. And you can do that. Like, it's fine.
She'll have to reach out far to get that clip, though. But she's so solid there, I don't think it's that big a deal.
Yeah, you're allowed to hook it as well. You can't obviously use it as aid. Your hot dog comment has had a lot of love on YouTube. So Vivian will leave the ice behind in a minute.
It's an interesting way to grab that volume, though. I think it's better if you wrap your hand around it. Which is, she's at a difficult angle to do that.
Yeah, she's always got to drop down a bit.
Yeah.
To sort of pull on it.
I'm sure she'll figure it out, though. There you go.
So hands in action, wraps those the palms in, and then this move into this metal ball, which is...
You can really see how close she's staying to the wall from this angle. That's great. I don't think people realize how important it is to be able to keep your hips in and stay close to the wall.
It's kind of easy to see it when you're watching it, but I would imagine as an athlete you're never quite aware of how much you're doing it, because sometimes you can just see the move and be like, oh no, it needed to be a little bit in. It's the joy of watching on TV. We can armchair criticize.
Well, and that's the nice thing about having a live stream to look back at. You can really critique your own form.
True. Okay, right. In she comes here. Someone's asking why the athletes don't just climb the full speed wall. But it's not allowed.
Because they'd climb away from their clips.
Yeah, you have to clip all the quick draws, remember, in sequence. If you got to the top and you hadn't got any, that'd be it.
I don't think your belayer would let you.
No, I think you'd just be hoiked off the wall at that point.
It looks like she's really trying to make up some time. I think getting off of the ice took her a minute, and she knows it.
Yeah, you can see the speed coming now. But unfortunately, you can't really move that fast through here.
No.
Leans on the axe, gets the clip.
Well, and it's tough with the clips, too, because you don't get scored for them, but you have to do them. So I feel like sometimes people get indecisive about whether they'd rather do a move or make the clip.
Yeah, that rule was changed last year, a couple of years ago. So, and it's something that is interesting watching that mentality of oh, she slips. That's the thing with the time when you're up against it, isn't it? You just can't be as sure as you want it to be.
I mean, it's not bad though. She's,
She could be
several people have fallen right there, so.
Yeah. There's the crowd. There's Paul up there. They're handing her the ice axe, so she lost somehow. I don't know when she dropped that. Anyway, return to her. And back down to the ground. So only Luna Ladovant to come for the men. Quite a few for the women. Kat, Lorena, Marion, Francisca, and Wisin to come. Likely to finish a bit earlier this live stream. It was 2 o'clock it was scheduled for. It's only 12:30 now. So lots of early falls, which is cool. Like a lot of people talk about they don't want to be topping all the routes all the time, like a speed race. So it's better like this.
Well, it is. I agree. It's definitely better like this, but I don't know.
Maybe the slab was a step too far.
Maybe a little too far.
Maybe a little.
It's nice to see some climbing.
Yeah.
I think it's a tricky balance, though, for the setters, because in qualifiers they had 12 tops for the men on both climbs, which is
too much. And also, it's the only place really on the wall where there's that much of a slab. So if you're going to set a slab, it has to be there. So Vivian will take the gear off, potentially resetting for a final.
These walls are so tall, and we're at such high elevation. I think it's really difficult to keep your breath competing here. It was for me.
But you're from Boulder. Surely you're used to this.
I live in Uray now, which is even higher than Boulder. But
okay.
It's still hard.
Yeah. Well, we're watching Vivian. There's a bit of a delay going on. I think we're just waiting for our next athlete out onto the stage. And that is our top 8 as it stands. Siona will be a bit nervous down with that 14 points. Final athlete out then. Luna Ladovant, gold medalist from South Korea, is out. His brother Tristan didn't manage to qualify for this one, which is a disappointment for the family, but Luna is flying the flag. And he said to me yesterday that, look, he's French, not Swiss. However, we're pretty close, and this kind of feels like his home World Cup.
I think in the Americas, we're a little jealous that all of the European teams get to be close like that. The Canadian team is so brand new that
Yeah. You guys are on the road a lot. I mean, I know you've now got one in the US, but yeah.
Well, we have one in the US and one in Canada, which is great, but the Europeans get to do training camps together, and they're so accessible to each other, and we just don't have that.
Yeah. What you do have is the ice coop, and this lady here on stage is a regular there, Kat Shirley on, and I always like shouting out the ice coop. It's a little gym in Boulder, really cool place to go. How's Kat feeling at the moment, do you know?
Kat is just unbelievable. She's so strong, she's so positive. She's going to crush. She always does.
And she was sick last week in Korea. You wouldn't have noticed it, but she was fighting a cold.
She was very sick and struggling. But she has this uncanny comp mentality where...
As we say that, it's an early slip for Kat.
Oh, she's going to be so bummed.
Oh, man. Every time this happens, I say the same thing, which is it happens to everyone. But, oh, my goodness,
Not me,
Kat.
Of course, but everyone else.
But you never slipped up? I feel Lindsay is lying.
It doesn't matter because I go slow, so it doesn't matter. Luna's doing well, though.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's a move away. Oh, yep, uses the hand on it. Decides maybe. I think he was just feeling what... Because when you stand on the ground, it's hard to know what you do. No. And we were right underneath it looking.
Well, in the smart stones, they don't have a ton of... That's a rock hold. They don't have a ton of depth. It's really difficult to tell... from the ground, and I think their route preview is just from the ground.
Well, Luna is getting cheered up here. He is one of the favourites to take the win. Big personality on the scene. He was talking about how there's only 4 World Cups. If you want the overall title, every comp is important here.
Well, and especially this one, because the Olympic Committee is here to watch today.
Are they here right now?
I believe so.
I feel like I should.
Or maybe just for finals.
Maybe I should smarten up a bit. I'll wear a suit. They can come to commentary box. I'll ask them on air. All about ice climbing. Luna's doing well. This should be, if he can keep it together, it should be a pretty cruisy final spot now. I think he'll probably be in already. But he will have no idea that everyone's fallen low.
Well, he might have some idea. The men are going so quickly.
But then, yeah, true. That's true.
It does, you can tell in ISO if you're sitting there for a long time.
Even with the held rotation, they'll still know.
Yeah, okay. I think so. Well, and you can also sometimes hear the crowd cheering.
True.
And
the groans. This is great. Jory on YouTube is talking about how he's booked for next year already for the ice climbing season. Brilliant. Thank you. Please come and watch live. It's a totally different experience. Live, Luna dances through.
Thanks.
Beautiful stuff from him. He's already in 6th, so into the finals. Gets the double clip. Now, will he have spotted this move that's unique? Never been done before.
Probably if, his teammates spotted it.
True.
They'd probably work together.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, and straight away.
Well, and he's a bit taller, too, so if he doesn't get his feet up quite as high, it might be okay.
That's the move, though.
And there it is.
And he's the only one to do it. How cool is that? Good job, setting team. Well, Luna will now have sort of a victory lap, and...
But he won't know it.
Well, no. I'd want a code word. Someone's like, fall off. Save some energy. You're done. He's got a minute to get to the top of the wall, though. Into one of maybe 2 underclings here. I don't know what that second one is. Yes, I think it is a Stein or a floating
I
undercling.
think both of them are floaters.
Yeah, I got told off by Marianne for calling it a Stein pool when it's obviously not, because it's a floating hold, but you know what I mean.
Well, the movement is so different with the Stein. It's like,
I know.
I love a Stein, it's so easy, but a floater is...
Well, it feels bomb because the cheeks
So
of the
hard.
axe are pressed into the wall, whereas a Stein obviously floats.
No. Try again.
Sorry, other way around. Floating floats, Stein, you press the cheeks.
There you go.
So up to 11 now on the steepest part of this wall. And nicely in. There's that box out right. It's hard to tell if you can kick into that from this angle. I don't think so. Lorena Beck is underway for the women. She had a good speed comp last night as well.
I love watching her climb. I love watching Luna climb too. It's amazing how easy they make it look.
Yeah, when Luna's on form, it doesn't look like he's straining himself at all.
Well, and I think that's the mark of like a really competent climber is they'll do hard things and make it look easy and you can't even tell.
Yeah.
It's almost a boring performance.
I know what you mean, like no drama, just smooth. Yeah. So we will just stick with the women now and we'll have a final few. The men are done. It'll be provisional at the moment. That tends to be provisional until we go off air usually, so things might change. But Luna will be happy with that. Easily out in front. It's good to get this angle. We haven't had this angle yet. Because you can see the wall. It's pretty thin. And maybe that's why the athletes didn't use it. But there are some big pockets drilled. Look on the left. As you said. Yeah, because when the athletes are observing the routes, you can't ask a setter, can you? You can't say, hang on a sec, what's this bit?
I mean, you could, but they won't answer.
Yeah. So it is up to the athletes.
But she's seen it.
Yeah.
And I think that is the cheat code for going quickly through this part.
100%. I mean, it makes the moves way more difficult. Because the setters would have built that in, so they wouldn't have expected athletes to necessarily use the ice. Although maybe on this...
Well, I think that's the test, right? Is to see who can be the most efficient. Because these are long routes and you only have so much time.
Yeah. I
think that's part of it.
Yeah, I agreed. I mean, it's route reading, isn't it? Which is part of it.
Well, and it's fun that you can do it in multiple ways because then you get to see multiple things as a spectator. It's
We have
great.
something to talk about as well.
Thank God.
It's literally that good. There's Marianne and Kat watching on. Kat will be out of the finals after that early slip.
That's right. She'll enjoy the after party extra now.
Does Kat party?
Sometimes. We go to karaoke every week.
Nice.
Yeah, she loves karaoke. Ooh. Interesting, you can almost not tell if she's in the Stein from this angle, but she is, for sure.
Yeah, trusting that now and looking good as she moves into 10th position with that one.
But she looks like she's just cruising and she has plenty of time left. So.
Yeah, I think so. So this should be the finals place. A couple more moves needed, though. We have seen athletes fall on this next undercling here.
I think mostly they're falling because they're rushing, though.
You reckon? So you're not quite in that left tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. She has got time, hasn't she? 2 minutes is a lot.
I mean, it's also a hard move. It's a hard... That's not to discount how hard they're trying, but I think rushing makes it so much harder.
So presumably it's about just keeping that point really pressed up and obviously always pressure on it.
Yeah.
Good work from her. She moves forward into this cross now. And this is the fiddly sequence we've seen before, where it's not so much the moves, it's the clipping that's hard.
I wonder if that was intentional by the route setters.
I guess whenever you have a traverse, rope management comes into it.
Yeah, well, and if you didn't get the really extended draw there and you fell, you could fall into the crowd, so I wonder if it's mostly a safety thing.
Maybe. But this is the problem, is everyone's sticking their axe in their mouth, and then you have to, flick it around the rope. The skills you guys need to have is just bizarre. 2 hands off to make this clip. Don't want to look.
Interesting.
It is, because there's a fine line between holding and pulling, isn't there?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think she'll probably be okay, though. I mean, she obviously wasn't, using it to stabilize herself.
Yeah. I think if I was on the cusp, I would think about a cheeky appeal there, but that's just my mind. I'm too devious. Right, now you got to flick that head around the rope here to make this little jump. Yeah, this is the problem, because you can get yourself tangled up.
Scary.
Yeah, Marianne had it really looped until she sorted it.
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh, so smooth.
I love watching ice climbers do that little drop down
so
move.
fun.
You swing, it's so cool.
Well, and it's interesting because it looks so impressive, but it feels so much more impressive. That fall feels like 100 miles.
I bet. And this is where a lot of people have fallen. There are bad holds in here.
Well, and she's running out of time too, and I think that it'll be real close with Marianne too, because
Yeah.
You know.
That'll be right on the edge. 2 seconds. She's going to get timed out. This clock doesn't... Oh, it's pretty accurate right now. So you can hear the announcer saying she's timed out. And I just want to bring something up here, which is Anik's score, which has been downgraded. I heard on the grapevine that apparently it was because the volume which she hooked was not meant to be hooked. It had to be hands only. So by hooking it, I think it's been appealed and her score has been reduced. So that's why, from my understanding... I'll try to check it if I can. That's what I think's happened to her score, for people who are wondering. But it doesn't matter to Lorena here. She'll be through into a finals later on. Just 3 to go now for the women. I think she's trying to work out if she's got in. Somewhat lost. Do you know when you come down? Can you see the scoreboard, or do you have to get someone to tell you?
No, you have to get someone to tell you.
Okay. So you're just looking for someone to be a thumbs up or thumbs down. How was speed last night for you?
You know, I'm just so glad that I got a time. Because my first attempt, I didn't hit the thing hard enough. I swear it's defective. I heard my tool hit it.
Well, you're not the first person to have said
know.
that, to be honest.
I was just glad I got a time.
Is that your first World Cup finals?
That is my first World Cup finals.
Cool.
Yeah. It doesn't really feel
You're
like
a World Cup
real, though.
finalist. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Well, Kat is talking. It's nice to see her smiling. She's experienced enough to know these things happen.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Well, and with a fall like that, it's not even like you can blame yourself.
Yeah.
It's not like you tried hard and it wasn't good enough. It's just like shit happens.
Yeah. No, agreed.
And it is so unfortunate and heartbreaking, but
Yeah.
nothing you can do.
Commander's asking good questions on the chat, which I can't really answer, to be honest, but I'll try to get more information.
Okay.
Oh, you know the answer? Okay, go on.
Yes. The reason some things can't be used with the tool... Okay, maybe I don't know the reason. But,
Well, I've got organisers
but if
next
you
to me,
could use
so I'm sure
your
someone can tell us about
tools,
this.
then you could clip the edge of the... you could hook the edge of the wall. And the walls are so thin here
Yeah.
that you could just kind of spider your way up the edge of the wall.
I tell you what, I'm going to go off air and actually find out properly. So give us a sec, everyone. Right, we've heard the rules, so we know now. So it's to do with that volume. It's to do with how she used it. So by hooking it with the axe, she's hooking a volume, and you're not allowed to hook volumes. You can obviously use holds, not volumes. You have to use your hands for volumes. That's why she's been downgraded. And apparently they were informed. Okay, so Marion Salmon Thomas, and this lady, I said before, my respect for her. It's so cool to have her back here competing. Had her kid 8 months ago, and she's already back in World Cup finals. Good to see.
She's also so lovely and nice.
I know.
Like,
is-
sometimes I think that you'd expect people so strong to be a little aloof, and she's not.
No.
She's so lovely.
Yeah, she is. When she came down from the wall after that goal, didn't realise, had no idea she'd won it. Was just in tears. It was just wonderful. Wonderful moment. People are pointing out the green thing on the volume is a hold. Yes, but she didn't hook that.
I think what happened was she hooked behind
Yes.
the hold, which is the same reason that Jonathan Arthur Brown may or may not
Yeah.
have issues as well.
Yes, exactly that. This is a judging thing, and it's why I'm not a judge. I'm very happy I'm not a judge. There's always within the rules. There's a little bit of ambivalence sometimes, so you have to decide things. So yeah, that's what's going on. But Marion will hopefully have no issues here. This is the hold we were talking about, the black volume. Finds the ice. There's so many athletes there who didn't use the ice, and I wonder if they're just like, why didn't I do that? It just looks so much better.
It does look better, but unless you're used to like real ice climbing, we're so not used to it.
True. But then, it's quite a Saas-Fee thing to do, that. So it's just interesting. So this is the hold that she crosses through on the left, wraps that palm onto the green jib. And finds the screw. She's flowing at the moment.
Well, I think on the moves that you can flow on, it's better to go as fast as you can. Because she doesn't know how far other people have gone. So I think that she's going to try and go as quickly as possible.
Yeah, she's got plenty of time. No one being timed out. The women's, I don't think. Well, I can remember. We've only seen fools.
No.
Probably.
People
I've
have
got that
been
wrong.
very close to timing out if they haven't.
Right, elevator door style move. Have to hold those tools apart, and then she drops into the right one. Makes the match on the hands. I'm fascinated by this move. You can just see all the body working to try to keep your tip into that hold. So much tension required as she moves through.
No problem for her.
Easy stuff, eh? I can't wait to see the Liechtenstein wall next week. It'll be where these athletes train, I think. So 8 and 9 is fiddly clip to come. 8 to finals, remember. And she's in 5th, so she will be through. So what a dream start to the season for Marianne here. A gold medal and a second finals place. This is going to be an awkward quit wrapped around her arm.
But an easy fix.
Yeah, just do that. Just drop it down. So having a shake here. About 1:20, right? And this is the move then over to the right hand side. This little, less of a jump, more of a sort of a drop into it.
Yeah. But she'll have to be careful about her head behind the rope there too.
Yeah.
Although maybe she's short enough that it doesn't quite matter.
Just got to not get caught up in that with the left arm.
Oh,
She's
so
all
strong.
good.
Impressive that she went for it in second also and not in first. Makes the jump bigger.
Yeah, now sketchy moves to come here. Up onto some thin. We've seen so many athletes fire off this bit.
But she's still got 30 seconds, so that's...
Yeah, you think it's all time, this as well, this sketchy bit.
Not all time. I mean, the holds are not great and it's tough. But, she has the time to go farther than anyone else.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else has had this much time at this point.
And she's looking really good here. Just 19 is our high point. This should be it now. We'll wait for that score to be updated. She's only got a few seconds left, though.
But now she's at our high point.
Yeah. So that's the full score. Falls. It doesn't matter. She is through. Yeah, Marianne Thomas will climb again, which is just brilliant to see. She doesn't know it yet. She's disappointed in herself. Yeah, that's cool.
It's interesting at comps. There are like two ways you can think about it. You can be proud of the way you climbed, or you can be proud of the way you scored, or vice versa. Or, ideally you're both proud of the way you climbed and the way you scored.
And now she's happy, I think. Oh, maybe not. Really doesn't look
like
happy.
it.
Interesting.
But I wonder if her opinion will change once she finds out
Well, you'd hope so.
how well she's done.
Someone tell her. We could shout at her.
Aw, so cute.
All right, it's all good. You're through. Hopefully she'll find out soon anyway. So, 2 to go. Tell me about UIAA. Sell it as a place to live for me.
It's so fun. It feels like summer camp. It's not even like being a real adult. Kat and I just hang out and train and work our fun little, cutesy little jobs. It's so fun.
And is it in the summer? Is there good climbing there as well?
There is, but it's not ice, so I don't care.
Right. Are you just an ice climber?
No,
You're
I sport climb too in Boulder, but
okay.
the ice is the reason to be there for
I've
sure.
never been
There's so
to
much
UIAA.
tourism, though, in the summer
Okay.
in UIAA, just because it's like an old mining town, and it's beautiful, and the weather is nice, and it's fantastic, so there's so much tourism in the summer, I don't go there.
So you migrate for the summer.
Yeah.
Go to your summer house.
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. So, yeah, I've never been. I'd like to go.
Oh, it's so fun. They have their Ice Fest going on as we speak, in fact.
Ah, is that now?
Which
look,
is really fun.
I think Marion's just found out because she's finally got a smile.
Ah, yay.
Oh, good. Okay, she's through. Yeah, so the Ice Fest, that's a big deal, isn't it, on the
Yeah.
calendar?
Well, and last year they held the Youth World Championships there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an interesting venue because you do start on real ice and real rock, like natural rocks, and then you climb into like a more traditional plywood structure. But I think athletes who've done that competition are at an advantage here because then you're more likely to see how you can use the ice.
Yeah, good point. And do you guys have good training facilities there?
No.
Ah.
Well, kind of. We have a little cave, and we just built a little wall, which it's working for Kat, so it must be good. But we are currently building a 20 by 20 little like top rope structure, so
Okay.
that'll be very nice.
Nice. So, Francisca underway, the highest qualifying Swiss athlete, just Wu Shin to come after this before we will know guaranteed our top 8.
She's cruising.
Yeah, looking good. If it's a host country, you can send more athletes, and we have had a big Swiss contingent here. Into this awkward sort of match move, but she's through that quickly. Okay, up towards quick draw number 2 now. A little bit sort of more steady than some of the others who've flown up this bit.
I don't know, that first bit was really quick.
And the
Now
ice-
she's slowing down, though, a little bit.
Yeah, I think just taking the time, which is fair enough. It's thin, these moves. And she's not, at the moment, isn't using the ice on the left as well. And I think that just makes it so much more powerful.
Yeah. Well, and the hold she's moving off of doesn't have a lip. And it's better that it's on the volume, like you can move a little bit more. But you have to be so still on that.
Yeah, and she was. Really accurate with that pick. So from here, it's the hand move to come.
She's climbing really tall. Like, she's really utilizing her height, which is great.
Yeah, she's got a unique style, hasn't she? It's really good at the moment. So this move comes in underneath. You can see the cheeks of the axe pressed in. Full trust as well.
I mean, a Stein, you either have it or you don't. Like, once you're in it, you can trust it.
Yeah, and you're locked in. All right, round the corner. It's so 3D, this structure. It's always hard on TV to understand that, but it's, yeah, you're moving all over the place. The wall changes angles all the time. Very featured space. But this is one of the cruxes now. So, needs to commit to this. Keep pulling upwards. Keep your body nice and tense. That volume's almost there to sort of put you off. Down by
It is
ankles.
there.
Yeah. I think you think, should I stand on it? No, it's actually better underneath it. And it's just, it's an interesting one. Good. She can move away from it though now. One of the nastier holds on this route. So the rope setup will take about 30 seconds usually. Once you've got this in. That's how you can do this reach. A lot of athletes have been hooking with the tool. Maybe she'll be able to stretch. Oh, it's a long way, huh? Especially
it
with
is
that
a long way.
tool in your mouth that keeps hitting the wall.
But she's managed it.
Yeah, good work. That was very smooth from Francisca.
Oh, interesting.
Trying to get as close as possible to minimise the
very
jump.
nice.
She nearly caught herself on the way down, but it's okay. So 6th, which will be a finals place. And about a minute to get higher. Marianne Thomas leads the way with 20. Still some way off the top of the route here.
But she has twice as much time here as Marianne did. But we'll see these holds are difficult. But not for her, apparently.
No, it's again this commitment. She just doesn't care. Launching into these, it's brilliant to see. But that big gold ball out there is what caught Marianne out, I think. Was that it? Yes.
Yeah, those holds are really interesting. You have to keep, like, sideways pressure. Like, you put your tool in straight on, but then you have to keep sideways pressure, because I could be mistaken, but I think it's fully a torque move where there's nothing to hook onto. Oh, very nice.
She did what Marianne did, but she saved it. And this is the high point for her. So she moves into the lead with that. 20 seconds to go. Big move, though. Wow, Francisco. What a performance this is. Working hard now, fighting gravity, fighting the pump. 7 seconds-ish on the clock. And there is time, I think. Yeah, comes down, but that's the high point, and the Swiss crowd are over the moon about that one. 22 moves her into the lead. There is Marianne watching on. Just one climber to go then. The return of Wushin Shin, who we will see in a couple of minutes. Hadn't competed in lead in Korea. Did compete in the speed, which is not her specialism, so I don't think she really enjoyed that too much.
I think she was too late to sign up for the lead section.
Apparently she missed it by a day. That's what I heard. But she's back anyway. And qualifying in top space, so it's good stuff. Okay, everyone. Well, to let you know, the live stream will be starting around about 7 p.m. tonight. The build-up begins at about 5 when isolation opens. So in the meantime, the athletes will go away, get some food, chill out a little bit. Of course, in Saas-Fee, the city is very small, so you can walk from the hotel to the venue. But as Lindsay said earlier on, it's a funny one for an athlete. You've got about 5 hours to sort of... You can't quite switch off. You know, you've got to stay on it. It's hard. One last lovely shot down from our top of the wall. There's Marianne. Probably talking about that gold hold that caught them both out. That's our top 8. Emir is all right on the bubble. It would be so cool if Emir makes a final. Going to get 15 though. Aneta is guaranteed. You'd think Shin would do this. You know, if I was a betting man, I'd say that she can climb herself into a finals position here.
Yeah, I mean, I think she has the most, like, World Cup wins of anyone.
Yeah, she's so experienced. And so good. Although, again, she's one of those who's like, I haven't been training. You're like, I bet you have.
I saw her training 2 weeks ago. When we were in Korea, we saw her training.
Machine,
dude. Doesn't even look real.
That's cool. Yeah, Korea has a lot of good dry tooling gyms as well. I like how there's a label just saying no fire. Could be quite nice down there with a big bonfire in the middle.
That would be nice.
That'd be great. Dropping axes into it, perhaps less good.
It could be worse.
Maybe it's an after party thing. I'll just light a big bonfire in the middle and we can cook marshmallows over. We can hang off the wall cooking marshmallows. Oh my goodness.
That would be exciting.
Ah, Saas-Fee, if you're listening. Myself and Lindsay, we've got genius ideas for your after party, all right? Forget the climbing across the wall thing. Someone's asking about chalk in her hands. You wear chalk inside of your gloves?
Yeah, liquid chalk.
Okay. Just so it doesn't slip?
Yeah, just so your gloves don't slip around on your hand. A lot of us will tape our gloves to tape our gloves around the wrists too, so that they don't slip off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the leather will get hot and stretch as you climb, or if you're particularly sweaty, they'll slip off.
Is that possible in ice climbing? Encased in ice at that point. This season's been cold, though. I mean, like last year was so warm everywhere. It was a bit sweaty last year.
We were all mad last year at the Longmont comp because it was so hot and we're required to wear long sleeves and long pants. Like, all of our skin has to be covered. Oh, it was unbelievably
I was in a
hot.
t-shirt.
Unbearable.
Yeah.
I wish I could have climbed in shorts.
See, I do think we should move like ice climbing down to a beach setting.
That would be good.
I would like
think
to commentate on that, just because, I mean, imagine the heat. It would be so good. Like, lying on a beach and doing this, badass. Like, sitting in an ice cave doing this, it's, you know, it's less appealing for me. I want sort of a deck lounger and some palm trees and an ice wall. I think that would be amazing. This is my idea for the future of the sport. I think the UIAA will ignore me.
Sure. You should bring it up, though, anyway.
I could try. Right, Wushin Shin is very quickly underway as she runs into the wall.
She's almost speed climbing her feet up that.
Yeah. So, up into the ice right now, and then she'll move onto the wall itself on the left. I think she's probably, you know, remembered past Saas-Fee competitions where speed is super important and could have anticipated that.
Well, speed was really important in the qualifiers, too.
How close did you come to getting in?
Not.
Okay. Next year.
Yeah. It's okay. There are 2 more World Cups this season.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We go to Longmont and then we go up to Edmonton in Canada. Which hopefully will be colder than last year as well. That was warm. The ice wall melted.
It was warm.
Yeah.
I hope they go about building their speed wall differently.
With the blocks rather than the spray ice.
Yeah.
I think
It was like
they are.
snowpack. I
Yeah.
don't know what they were thinking.
Yes, it was an interesting one, but it's
But it's
hopefully
also a
be
new
better.
wall, so, you know.
And usually it's like really cold. So
Yeah.
you could see their thinking, like, you know,
Yeah.
that was really unusual last year.
Had the weather been normal, it would have been fine.
Yeah. By the way, ice climbing summer is getting a lot of love on YouTube. Someone's saying I'm missing the free vacation in Bali. Yes, I am. IFSC, cancelling that competition. How dare you? Right, Wushin Shin is on this Checky Reach section. What's she going to do? There's ice available if you want it, or there's this, but she makes
She
that
doesn't
stretch.
need it, though.
So
She's
smooth.
so strong.
Really lock that up. Someone's asking how many World Cups she's done. I don't know. The stats is a bit interesting for ice climbing. It kind of stops at 2019, and she's been competing longer than that. Quite a few. If Dennis has done 26, I don't know how many Wushin's done. Looking good on time as she hits the 3-minute mark.
She'll have to keep her speed up through this section. So.
Yeah, it's good pacing so far, but as you say, got to keep pushing here. Here we go. Ramps it up a little bit. Moves into the next really physical sequence. Elevator door move.
I love that type of move. It's so fun.
It feels like you feel like a hero when you
Yeah.
do that. Then you're just like, yeah, it's all shoulders.
It's a shame we
and
can't
that.
all compete in tank tops because our backs would just look so good.
This is why ice climbing on a beach needs to make sense.
Summer ice climbing.
All right.
I'm here for it.
Excellent. We'll start. Actually, I can't say that on there. We're not going to start another league. My boss isn't listening. It's fine. Oh, big slip for Wushin Shin. She falls on that undercling again, and we're going to have to wait and see exactly where that leaves her for a finals position. It's going to be on the bubble, this one. I think she needed 15. So we'll have to wait and see for the scores
I
to
think
be
she
updated.
did get contact with that next hold, though, so
Yeah.
maybe that'll just pop her over the edge.
Yeah, not what she would have wanted, though. We'll wait and see, and things can be appealed, remember. We'll probably go off air before all the appeals can come through. And you please know, someone's just come on saying the ice has been built differently in Edmonton this year. So that's
Woo!
great. Can't wait, Edmonton. It's a cool city to go to, perched up on the hill. There are buffaloes around somewhere. I've never seen a buffalo. Oh my goodness, the poor judge takes a spill. Hope you're alright. You just fell over on the ice then.
Uh-oh.
Hope you're alright. Right, well, we'll just wait for confirmation, and then, Lindsay, that's it. But where are you? So you're heading back to the US now, or do you stay in Europe based?
Nope, back to the US.
Back home.
Gotta go train.
Excellent. Well, we'll see you in Longmont then. And they're looking at the results right now of our top 8 who have made it through to this stage. Jonathan Arthur Brown, probably the biggest disappointment. He had that score downgraded to the touch. So, yeah, 5.1 for him. Even though he did get further, he did touch the back of the hold, which he can't do.
I'm sure he's glad he got to continue to climb, though.
Yeah, he got to try the route. But our top 8 for the men, Luna leads the way over Virgil and Linus and Jorge. Oliver William Morris is in the final. That will please Tabitha, and the Young Lee and Min Chol Kim make up our top 8. Only 5.2 is needed to get into the finals after that slab caused problems for lots of people for the men's route. The women's climbed a little bit differently, but still very, very cruxy in sequences. We're looking at the European results. The European Championship is going on at the same time. So, and this is the results, because semi-finals counts as finals. So Luna Ladevant wins the European Champs, followed by Virgil and Linus in third. Jorge just outside of the podium with 12. That award ceremony will take place tonight after the World Cup. And I think we're live streaming that so you can see. Hopefully we get the results of the women now. This is the Women's World Cup results we're going to see now. So let's see who's qualified in 8th. So this is the bottom 9. So Emir is pushed out. So that's confirmation of it. So Shin does make it through. And then Kat Shirley, of course, probably the shocker of the round with that 4.4. Really tricky for her. She comes into last. That's hard. And then the top 8, so Francisca over Marianne, Lorena, Marianne, and then Haruku, Selena, Usin, and Annetta. And Annetta, well, first semi-finals, first finals. Good work from her. 15, just squeaking her in. And this is the European Championship, so Francisca wins it over Marianne. Probably that's why Marianne was so annoyed. She doesn't win the gold, she gets the silver after that slip. And then Lorena Beck in third, Marianne fourth, just misses out of that one. Okay, well everyone, I think that's it for us. We will be back around about 7 p.m. this evening for the finals. My name is Matt Groom. Thank you to Lindsay and Tabitha for joining me here in the commentary box, and I will see you all very soon.
Tirana was the last stronghold of the Moorish Empire. Due to its rocky landscape, it created this impenetrable fortress and took hundreds of years for the Christian invasion, which happened in the 12th century. Tirana is a village known for its resistance. Whether it be the Moorish Empire, the Christian invasion, the walls and the climbing, and the village is still here today. This resistance against time is undefeatable. However, in addition to coming to Tirana to learn about history, people now come here to do something different too.